Basically, the way it works is like every fucking few months they release like a fucking new farming event, and the farming event's currently out right now. Let us continue. Oh, I have a random amount of 672 RP. Oh, the Essence Emporium's back? Let's check that out then. Dude, where the fuck is my Prime Gaming fucking membership fucking bullshit? I forgot that Kalen's new designs in the game already. Hang on, I gotta fucking turn off the fucking... I gotta turn off the fan. Son of a bitch. Ooh. Okay. You know, I'm always kind of surprised. Hello, J Warrior. Welcome to the stream. I'm always kind of surprised at like fucking how unpopulated top lane is. I'm like always guaranteed fucking top lane these days. Like, how do more people get off playing jungle or more than top lane? That's just confusing the crap out of me. Okay, so my Kayle game's on point right now. I need to develop a secondary core game. Okay, who am I interested? It's like, I can't play Aatrox. I fucking get murdered with fucking Aatrox. I'm like the shittiest Aatrox on the fucking planet. I'm not bad in lane with Illaoi, but Illaoi loses all her power in laning phase. I can't play Riven to save my fucking life. I'd like to fucking play Riven, but it's like Riven's mechanics are completely different from everyone else's. Mordekaiser. I guess I could try Jace again. I could try playing Jace again. Let me go here. Oh, Mordekaiser. Oh, fun time. Apparently Shen was my most wins fucking last season on Champion. What do we have? We don't really have an assassin, do we? Orc's more of a bruiser. Let's do a safe Nasus pick for now. Let's give Nasus a try. I gotta check out those new rune pages too. I'm gonna check and see what the current mains are out there maining. So, in a good news sort of way, I didn't fail my essay. I actually got a B+, which, as I stated in one of the other streams, is actually my average grade for essays. I was really worried this time, but turns out things went fine. Zem, I was only on first bottom for Persona, clicked on narrow top, and what the f... Sounds about right. The collab is looking very underwhelming. You serious, Azra? What are you talking about? How's the collab already looking underwhelming? I'm toppling again. Also, Newhan, I didn't mention this to you earlier, but I am thinking about buying a 3D printer just to make silly statues. Not really relevant to you, just thought I'd mention it. People are pretty disappointed. And yes, it will be statues of characters you've drawn, like, because that's just what I do. Well, what are people disappointed by? Dude, a 3D printer is kind of homicidal, but if you want to go for it, it ain't something. What the hell do you mean by homicidal? What the fuck happens? What the fuck happens in your country with 3D printers? Viego chromas are on sale? Oh, hang on a minute. Wait, Newhan, have you had history with 3D printers? Is that what's going on here? Their moves are very slow. They don't have a lot of multi-hits. Well, we don't know what their cores are yet. Oh, yeah, so it costs like $200 to buy a 3D printer, and then like you have to take care of it. I'm aware of this fact. I'm just not, that's like, I am looking into it right now. Because my brother wants to use it for miniatures, and I can use it for miniatures too, but mainly be like fucking my own designs and shit. Who am I fighting? Tryndamere top lane? If I go to Jace, I'm gonna die. That's just Persona. You know what? Let's go Renekton. Renekton, I'm pretty sure is Electrocute. But again, because I'm in Latern, but if you can't afford it, there is cheaper. You can use it for figurines, and if you're brave enough, you can do some 3D models. Well, I'm planning to use it for 3D models. Like, that's the whole point I'm doing it for. Just not probably anything too... Well, actual NC. Okay, I'm pretty sure he's fucking... I'm pretty sure he's fucking Electrocute. I want to hold out my judgment. Okay, so are you saying they're disappointed just with the characters right now? Project Warwick? More like Project Bitch. So I may skip? As you should have done to begin with. I'm glad you're coming to your fucking senses. Dude, the only thing you should be spending are your temporary gems. Don't spend your actual stock. This fucking... No, get out of here. It's not fucking worth it. Yozen, Subsamaj. Don't be stupid. I know absolutely fuck all about Hunter x Hunter. So you just want more Yujiro stomps? Alright, so in honor of Kyle, we're playing our Crocodile Dundee Australian skin. As you can see, you can really feel the fucking Kroiki. And Aurelion Soul skin? No. It's Crocodile Dundee. Fuck, they got... Okay, so they have 4 champions in the Walking Health Stop. Wait, what the fuck? Baki vs. Hunter x Hunterverse? I don't know why you hate Hunter x Hunter so much. What's up, boy? So, against fucking Tryndamere, I don't even think I win that matchup. Fucking Lee Sin. Do Renekton things. All Renekton does is suck. He's just a shittier Nasus with a stun. But I need other top laners. And now granted, if this was any other game, I'd play like fucking just hot chicks, but like I can't really play Riven all that well. The suck. I've tried Fiora. I tried my hardest, and I bet you didn't expect to hear that Hitler was in Persona and Avatar God. So, I knew Hitler was in Persona because I was told by Kyle one day. He showed me Hitler with sunglasses. I wasn't expecting him to be an avatar of a god. That I actually thought it was just like, just regular Hitler. He doesn't trade into me very well in the early game. He does have his rage mechanic, but I can actually heal up more than he can. I'm also aware of the fact that like you fight like basically a penis called fucking Mara or whatever. Okay, he got the heal first, and then he went into the the dash. Hello, Blaze. We can get a decent burst combo off, but we're so close to his tower. I think it'd be kind of stupid to try it. Of course she fucking is. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Well, we managed to survive, actually. Very surprised there. Modern vs. Aizen is next. Ozra, you shouldn't have put... Ozra, the fact that you were even considering spending money on this collaboration was a bad idea. Madara versus Aizen? Is this the season finale or no? I mean, personally, if you don't give Aizen Universal, I'm on Team Madara. I think that you can argue the Sharingan, the Rinnegan beats his fucking Shinigami, fucking what's it called, Shikai? I think it's the Shikai. Not season finale? Oh, so then does that mean that they're actually gonna do fucking Galactus versus Unicron then at the season finale? Not quite sure what the match. We're gonna level up our Q first. Actually, we're gonna use our W just for fucking poking. I unfortunately do not scale Persona at all. Wow, it's kind of annoying. Oh, where's our jungler at? Okay, he's in mid lane. Aizen, if they're both planetary, I still give it to Madara. If you like equalize them, I'll still give it to Madara. I think he counters Aizen's better abilities, or at least he counters Aizen's main ability. Apparently, you could argue that like Hot Storm destroyed. Who the fuck was voting for Korra? Oh no, Ult, are you kidding me, dude? Fucking Warwick players, man. Fucking Arcane releases a fucking... Apparently in Arcane, Warwick is Vi and Jinx's, like, original fucking adopted father, and all of a sudden, no, I'm gonna fucking play Warwick. He's gonna be fucking good. No, he's not. He's fucking trash. Dude, you are too fucking greedy. Help me fucking push this tower. Fuck it. I'll take him fucking holding the lane back. I don't care. Edward versus Aang was better? Was that an actual matchup? They lowballed Storm the Planetary, but she won. That's the closest they were gonna get away with. Cause like, oh my goodness, no.
What is this I hear about Storm?
That battle between Storm and fucking
One.
who the fuck do you think?
I mean, it's you either way.
Storm won.
Oh, of course you did. So, Madara versus Aizen next.
Wait,
Yep.
Wait, which version of Storm did they use? Typical base Storm?
Well, the guy said that they got her to planet level, so I guess just typical base Storm.
Which core did they use?
Does it matter?
Yeah, it does. Because if you're just bringing like a planetary Storm, then you could easily argue like core at her best could beat her. If you're using base core, then probably not.
Are you saying Korra with like the spirit attached or whatever?
Yeah, so when she fights Vaatu in the second season, Vaatu's like AoE in his range is literally shown. Like just the energy coming off of it literally surrounds the entire planet. And that's without mentioning that like the avatars as a whole can already like in their avatar state can already scale above, just like the effects of the moon, which already like bordering above like a portion of the planet itself, and she's way above that at that point. Like she's ascended way beyond the Avatar stage. But she's gone further than anyone else. So yeah, like it.
She's basically the strongest like Avatar at this point in the story.
Hang on. I have a few that'll do the same that are. Well, no, they will lowball Aizen for sure. If even someone like apparently, if what you're saying is true about like Cyber, for example, and even Cyber doesn't believe Uni Bleach anymore, they're not gonna give Aizen Uni. No fucking way.
They'll just be like, hey, he's maybe like.
I still need to hear it from. I need to hear it from his mouth. What changed?
Everything changed.
I mean, like
When the Fire Nation attacked.
So it'd be Galactus versus Unicron. That was the match that they were supposed to do.
Hang on, technically that'd be accurate since we're past the core death battle, so the Fire Nation did attack already.
So, have they confirmed that it's Unicron versus Galactus after Aizen vs Madara?
No, but apparently this is not the season finale. Eyeball Aizen the multi-continent level? Or lowball him to multi-continent level? Wait, that's how they put it. Well, Aizen's stronger than Ichigo, or at least...
If they lowball Madara, that's fine. Like, lowballs for everybody.
Alright, we lowballed Madara to just one uni, since we can't get a multiversal.
Dude, the fuck are you talking about? He scales above Itachi, he's out of Versal Plus.
I hate this so much.
I hate that there are people who actually believe that.
Doesn't Storm calc to Silver Surfer? What was her reaction speed, actually? What'd they give her for speed?
If they give her anything remote to, like, Thor or Hulk, then this would have been a speed blitz from the beginning.
Dude, I'm still surprised Yujiro hasn't shown for Death Battle yet. I will completely agree with that, Samaj. Baki's been around for a fat minute now.
I bet you anything, it'll either be Baki or it'll be Olivia before Yujiro.
Cyber tomorrow is having a 3-hour prediction video on Nemesis's channel. Okay, so then Kyle, I guess we're gonna have to wait for that video where fucking Cyber explains his actual feelings on the matter.
I see.
Longest running manga? Baki? No. I feel like they would lowball Galactus to Universal.
No. It would be, it'd either be... Currently, wouldn't it be either Hajime no Ippo or Detective Conan?
I think Detective Conan has them beat. Longest running action manga? That'd be One Piece.
No, Baki started before One Piece.
One Piece has been around for over 30 years.
So is Baki.
You serious?
Yes.
When the fuck did Baki start?
Like 1991 or 92?
Someone check which one's older.
One Piece didn't start till 97.
Wow. That's actually kind of sad for Baki.
I don't know what happens when you go monthly.
Fuck! Okay, yeah, I think we should have gone Nasus. I think Nasus will play better here. 1991, One Piece is an action manga? What do you mean One Piece is an action manga?
I am back.
What do you define as an action manga if you don't think One Piece is an action manga?
What is action, really?
Almost all of One Piece's arcs are surrounded around major fights. Like, what do you mean by what do you mean by action? One Piece
It's literally fueled by conflict.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I mean you can say Baki around longer, fine, but like One Piece is an action manga. I don't know what to tell you on that one. Oh, there's Newhin! There's Newhin with the clap! And he got stunned.
Look, if One Piece isn't an action manga, then neither is Naruto or Bleach.
They skilled Storm to light speed? Oh boy.
I don't know if I should be outraged or not, because I don't read Marvel comics.
Wait.
Probably.
Wait, they skilled her to light. That's not consistent. So if we're talking like Marvel's, like the X-Men, like most X-Men's actual consistent feats, they do not consistently scale to the higher tiers of the Avengers. I've heard people say she fights like Thor and she should scale to Thor, like get the fuck out of here. Thor holds back and literally has so much stuff put on his body when he goes to the Earth that prevents him from using his full strength. You cannot argue that.
I was gonna say, like, doesn't T'Challa have like light speed stuff himself? Couldn't you just say that she's better than T'Challa?
Well, you have to prove she's better than T'Challa.
Wait, when the fuck
Dude,
did
you think it's
T'Challa-
T'Challa who rules that bedroom?
Yes, dude. He goes in with his vibranium condoms.
Dude, she will rock him like a hurricane.
Dude, that's what the vibranium's for.
Literally.
Storm can't stop him. You think your pun's funny? You think you're clever? Does Mangler or Kyle scale Hunter x Hunter?
I scale.
I've
Kyle
watched
does.
it. I do not. Prefer to
I don't
Kyle.
know why. I just fucking stuck my hand up in the car. Fucking hurt my fingers because I just like jettisoned them into the fucking roof.
Nice one.
You're just like, yes, I was paying attention for the class.
He just woke up realizing he missed the assignment.
Dude, I've slept through an entire test and still somehow passed.
Nice.
It was a bad idea.
Oh yeah, guys. So in case you're wondering how my essay went, the one I was really worried about, I got a B+ on it. So like I mentioned in one of my last streams that I always end up getting B's on my essays when I don't really like try that hard. So yeah.
Aizen Speed Blitz Modder, even if both are equalized. Aizen Speed Blitz Modder into the fucking floor.
Nah.
I see.
Downplay.
Oh, I see. So you got so Zim, you got a B.
Well, I got a B+ actually. She just didn't give me an A because I didn't have enough quotes. But I was too busy making a point about males' difficulties.
Aizen
That's
versus
fine.
Modder.
So how goes the Amigo and the FA?
They did good. They're not around anymore. Shinra Fire Force versus Bakugo. Pretty sure Bakugo wins that, but I could be wrong. I don't know Fire
Dude,
Force.
Shinra would speed blitz him into the fucking ground
Well, there
and
goes-
AP stomp.
There goes Kyle.
Do the roar.
Dude, he would speed blitz it. Dude, Shinra is like faster than light.
Taking the Sage Art, Light Fang, Fee, both can be MOTL, but Madara scaling is all over the place, I feel. Okay, no. I just
You cannot get Madara at massively faster than light. That
Well-
gets like FTL plus.
So the problem with the massively FTL like shit is that you basically have to assert that Madara has become 100 times faster than the Raikage, but you'd have to quantify that, like somehow.
I mean, does he not speed blitz to Raikage consistently?
No. He scales the Raikage, but you have to prove he's 100 times.
No,
faster.
I'm asking, does he not speed blitz to Raikage?
He does definitely reacts to him, so you could argue he's faster. Plus, he's fought faster people, so it wouldn't be like obviously he'd be faster, but like you can't quantify the difference as being that high. You could probably argue he's like maybe 10 or 12 times faster.
I'll argue just straight up that Naruto's fucking multipliers are some of the worst in fiction. I would argue they're even worse than Dragon Ball.
Well, so I would say Dragon Balls are better because they actually tell you what they are. Naruto's are bad because all of the multipliers come from C and 2.
Well, no, so
You have to guess. No.
Just like
Everything past what everything past what like the first curse mark does, you have to fucking guess.
that is true, but like, so the problem is like when Naruto uses a tail against like Pain can barely keep up with like base Naruto
Again.
without the tail, and then like as soon as he gets the tail, Pain's still able to keep up with him. Like,
Yeah,
it's gonna be like a 10 multiplier.
The shit's really hard to keep track of. You're right.
Look, I feel like you're upset that I'm supporting
I
Dragon
love
Ball.
the series.
I would love using the
Dude,
tail.
I like the series, but fuck me, trying to get the speed for that series is like trying to pull teeth.
It's a good thing Fisto Northstar loves me.
Dude,
I would love using the tail.
Mr. Northstar's not
for
gonna
Naruto,
love you
but
when
the
that
problem is
Quintillion
that
punch is just 18 hits. Remember, faithfully
Dude, Kyle,
recreated
you're
from
cutting
the
out, like,
manga.
I will cry, but I will be laughing as I cry.
I will fucking
Kyle,
laugh,
you're
and then
cutting
I'll just.
so bad play right now.
I think that's more Mangler because I can hear Kyle, but he's not like that bad. Did this motherfucker?
I'll laugh so hard.
We all will, Kyle. Some of us will just be crying while we're laughing. Yujiro vs. General Grievous 2003 equal stats, who wins? I mean, 2008 General Grievous doesn't really offer much to the table besides like some decent fucking lightsaber skills. I'm pretty sure Yujiro could beat most of that. You can get Galactus to 1 independent high scale Mephisto, but I don't trust that battle either way. What the fuck? Mephisto does not scale to 1A. What the fuck? How fast do you guys scale Bleach characters? Mangler, go.
Vastly faster than light.
So Bleach
Mangler, I choose you!
The Bleach characters, it depends on what arc they're in. In the general captains are MFTL and like the Soul Society, and then they just plus.
Never mind.
By,
I take back my
Iran.
claim, Mangler. I don't choose you. He's highballing the verse. Get on.
So basically every single captain can be scaled easily above FTL by the fact that Araniero, who's taken the exact body of a lieutenant like decades before the events of the main timeline, is easily able to dodge light with a Sonido. It's not considered an outlier. It's literally in favor of his narrative, as his powers revolve around darkness specifically, and Sonido's out of the way so that he can like retain his powers. He doesn't have his Shikai released or isn't using like a significant amount of spiritual pressure either, so all the lieutenants with like their Shikais released would be several times faster than that, and they'd be stronger than that kind to begin with anyway.
Also, has nothing to do with the discussion, but like Zim, what Araniero uses is called a Cayenne.
No. Cyan.
What?
Yes.
Cyan, fuck you!
So then the captains themselves, even in their base, are several times above the Shikais of all of those lieutenants that I just mentioned. Even Renji, when he finally achieves his Bankai, is still like not able to be like Shikai like Byakuya that's not frying. He's able to break apart his Bankai pretty easily. I mean, he does kill him, or not kill him, he does defeat him with Bankai just by releasing it, but he didn't need to beat him. He could have just stabbed him after.
What feats even get him that high?
So, correct me if I'm wrong, Mangler, but he only used his Bankai just to like rub Renji's face in how low he is.
Maybe it just cut out for some fucking reason. But what I said was that he only uses the Bankai just to finish the fight immediately to show him the difference in power. He didn't actually need it because he was pinned down by 6 bars of light, or Rikujakoro, and he could have just stabbed him. So yeah, so even like the base lieutenants are already like bleeding into FTL plus, and the captains are several times faster than that range in base. So they would already be on the higher end of FTL plus. With their Shikais, they'd be in MFTL, and they'd be higher into that with Bankai. Because the Shikais are like a 3 to 5 times multiplier, and the Bankais are a 5.
Fucking Renekton players, man. Or not Renekton players, listen, Tryndamere players.
That's only at the Soul Society arc, by the way. Like, all of them get so much stronger after the fact that they have to fight enemies that are like several times stronger than that in comparison, as shown by Grimmjow. Then they also have to get several fold stronger than that by the War arc. And they've all been training to beat someone of Aizen's caliber. Then during the War arc... No, they literally say that. That's what they say. They'd be training to fight someone at the level of Aizen.
And how'd that go for them?
I mean, it went pretty fucking well, considering that once they actually got to put that power to the test when their Bankais weren't being stolen, they kind of kicked the Quincy's asses. They were rubbing their faces in the dirt. The only reason the Quincy's were able to win in any capacity was because they were just stealing their Bankais. They established this in the manga that like the Quincy's are afraid of what the Bankais can do. There wouldn't be any other reason for them to develop a device.
I see. For fuck's sake. Guys, I'm playing Renekton. I'll survive. Neela, no!
Yeah, so then it just goes higher and higher. So basically, Even without like anything beyond planetary, Aizen is speed blitzing Madara into the ground because even if you argue like, hey, I have like these multipliers, the highest you can get them under like an uncertain vantage point is like MFTL, and the captains already have arguments for getting into that with their Shikais by the Soul Society, and they're tens of times faster by the arguably hundreds of times at max power by the World. So they would, Madara would literally be a statue to Aizen.
Does Bleach have any infinite or inaccessible speed feats?
No. Nope.
No. Kyle, it sounded like you wanted to say something.
Close.
Kyle, you look like you look like you were gonna say something different.
Yeah, Kyle. What were you gonna say? Just kidding.
What about the cleaner?
What about the cleaner? It's a creature that doesn't obey reason. Great. How can we scale that to speed? That's silly.
Mango sounds like he's out for blood with that. He's all like, "That's silly. Don't ever say it again."
I was gonna say even without the uni scaling, you can technically argue like planetary is a very easy thing for like captains to get to by the Soul Society arc. So the fact that Madara's like getting to it with scaling off the 9 tails kind of means that like Aizen's already higher than that by a significant margin, especially if we're using 1000-year Blood War. It also kind of depends on how you take certain statements from the subbed in the Bleach anime, because there's a statement, he doesn't make this in the manga, but basically Aizen makes a statement to Yamamoto after he tries to like, after he stops Wonder Weiss's sealed Ryujin Jaka flames from going off, that his actions have saved my world. Now, his world at this point is technically the Hueco Mundo, because that's the only place he has control of, but if you want to say it's referring to the Soul Society, then the point still stands that Aizen is convinced that the Ryujin Jaka flames are going to go from the world of the living, which they're currently in, all the way to the Soul Society, or if not, the Hueco Mundo. Now, this is in the anime only, but he says this, and it's like, well, if we're talking the range and the destructive capacity that would take, that would be well beyond planetary. Because they're all in the same universe, so it would literally have to stretch out across the stars for that to work.
Isn't Aizen immortal? Yeah.
Yep.
But they'll probably argue some. They have to have found some way to get around that. Otherwise, they never do the matchup.
I sit here and I'm just like, no one talks about Toriko anymore, even though Toriko would put both Naruto and Bleach on its fucking ass.
We get it. You want to talk about Toriko, none of us read it.
Read it. It's good.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, Aizen's also got like a Hado that just gives him like diet existence erasure. When I say diet, it literally states it eradicates its target out of existence. But like, yeah,
Kind of like your
it's
mom.
like Hado in the 50s too.
Yeah, no, they had to have found some way around it. Otherwise, they would never have actually done the matchup. Because I don't think they've ever done like fully immortal characters, have they?
They've done different types of immortal characters, but usually it's like time paradox immortality or something like reliant immortality, or not resilient immortality. It's not like
I think the closest you'll get was like Dracula versus Ganondorf.
yeah, like I don't think it's something where it's like, well, they have, I guess they've done like a few with characters that can regenerate indefinitely and can like they can survive wounds that would kill a normal person. So they have like type 2 and type 3 immortality.
I think we're gonna lose this one.
Like, not anything crazy like type 8. Fine.
We don't got like the fucking actual like fucking. We don't have enough of a team to actually do this.
Or resurrective immortality, I think.
I've heard Torko's pretty good. I mean, Kyle keeps saying it's pretty good.
They did have Dark Side for a hotbed, so technically no, technically they did have type 8 or 9.
Mangler doesn't care about Persona.
I do not care about Persona. Also, that's weird. But also, I don't care about Persona.
Yeah, no. I guess I'll put my Fist of the North Star research on hold for now, and I'll fucking go through Dragon Ball's manga probably this week.
Super or the entirety of it?
Super. What the fuck do you mean the entirety of it? Get the fuck out of here.
You need to learn about how Dragon Ball characters negate hacks. It's
They don't.
Because it happens all the time. Don't you know? Don't you know?
Also, I'm doing like, cause I'm doing manga Beerus versus Dante as a versus matchup, since like now more or less things kind of settle down.
Aizen just survived Ichigo's Mugetsu, which is stated in the guidebook to destroy things for existence. Does it? Or is it stated to be the strongest thing in the Bleach verse at that point? Because I know that statement exists. If there was a statement that stated that it wiped things from existence, I would have heard about it, or all the Bleach power scalers would have presented it in their videos. None of them have so far, so I would find that kind of... It's not that, like... I don't think you're lying, it's just like... Yeah, you have to consider that the possibility of something that big, that Mugetsu having existence erasure, is overlooked. I think Seth said it. Seth probably... He may have taken him out of context, or he probably misspoke.
Dead Battle's slowly went back, so it's about Dark Side Superman. It's for the best.
Oh wait, no, I think what you're referring to...
I'm fine, I'm fine. Nguyen, keep pushing Nguyen, it's fine, unless you want to go back to base. I got this.
I think what you're referring to, Blaze, would have been High-End. So Hado 54 is stated to eradicate targets from its existence. There is existence erasure in Bleach. I just don't think it's from Mugetsu. It recently said in the wiki. Oh, see, that seems a little bit more reasonable. I was like, there's never been a direct statement that Mugetsu has wiped people from existence. I was about to say, that seemed really weird.
If Cyber's saying it, there has to be some actual backing from it. I mean,
misinterpretation.
Say what you want about Cyber, but he usually has like an actual scan from like the Japanese fucking version for what he's saying.
Well, the data books that he's referring to probably haven't been translated, so I'm assuming that like...
You'll find that's a common theme with most of Cyber's like information.
Well, I'm assuming he got like a native speaker or someone to like get their hands on it.
Let's dance.
That's the unfortunate thing about Bleach's guidebooks. You just don't get to get most of the information.
Oh, why aren't you learning Japanese then?
Yeah, I just do that.
Fuck! That's game. That is absolutely game. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's game. Cyber's trying to explain why the truth-seeking balls negate Aizen's regen. Yo! Yo, is Cyber based now? Is Cyber saying Madara beats Aizen now? Is Cyber based?
Yeah, so...
Based Cyber, let's go. His character development's gotten so strong.
I'm gonna sound old, but what the fuck does base mean?
Basically just like...
Don't fucking say base as the fucking reason.
Why are you salty about that? What happened?
I don't know the lingo you kids use.
Based is basically just like when you're fucking like super fucking like blunt about everything. That's why they say like based Adachi, because Adachi's blunt about all his beliefs and shit.
Oh, am I based?
You are based. Wait, wouldn't I meant? Oh, so Cyber was saying that the truth-seeking orbs wouldn't negate his healing factor? Never mind, Cyber's still a fucking cuck. Never mind. Cyber, where's the character development? Where? I keep looking for it, but I don't see it.
Don't have enough in common.
I don't scale that high. I don't scale too high with Renekton. Oh my goodness, fucking bruh, Cyber just fucking disappointing me.
Also, so the problem with the truth-seeking orbs is that you basically have to prove that they have existence erasure. And the problem is that we've never seen them like completely destroy a soul and a body together. And based on Aizen's feats with the Hogyoku, you can argue he has combat applicable low godly regen. Though it takes him like 5 seconds after he gets hit, usually.
Well, I don't really understand why they would do a death battle with an actual mortal character if they didn't find a way to get around it.
I'm assuming they're gonna use like, you know.
Well, I heard there was sealing. I heard there was sealing in Naruto. What's all that about?
Well, so okay, so Madara has multiple types of immortality, so he's not like pushover either. There is sealing in Naruto, so if you could give Madara some sealing equipment, and he wounded Aizen enough, he could seal him away. You could just throw some like sealing tags on him and put him away in like a, you know, like a. Well,
because we know Aizen can be restrained for sure, especially post Hogyoku.
yeah, no, Aizen can have his like powers sealed directly. Like his powers were sealed. Like those restraints were made from sealing techniques.
Maybe they'll give the Rinnegan the ability to absorb Aizen's techniques.
No, so what I think they'll probably give him is they'll give him the six path ninja tools, because Madara did have access to those for a small period of time, though he spit them out of his body.
And what would those do?
So one of them allows you to seal up someone into like this little area, if they say their favorite word. Or the most common, yeah, it's...
Aizen, what's your favorite word? Aizen. Actually, maybe it'd be loser, all things considered.
Or you, because he's constantly addressing other people about how their life sucks or something.
So he's just a Dachi, but less based.
Auto 99 also absorbs energy. Yeah.
How do we fucking ace them? What the fuck?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think, like, Aizen would ever need to use Auto 99. Auto 54 is literally just a fucking win condition. But, you could argue he could use, like, teleporting stuff. He could,
What's up, Bisco? How you been?
He could just use any number of restrainment keto, because, like, Shitosu Sansen and, Rikuja Koro can both, bind Madara pretty easily. And Rikuja Koro is, like, extremely unfair.
Fine college blows. I hear that, man. Here's a drink. If I had a drink on me, that'd be a drink.
If I had a drink on me, that'd be a drink.
Clink.
I need to stop running out of power points. There's also the thing that, like, Rikuja Koro, like, when it spawns in, there's not, like, a telegraph for it, because it spawns right around your body.
Your mom's not a telegraph.
Nice.
How strong is Spawn? We don't know anything about Spawn. I think Blaze does. Was it? I think it was either Blaze or Arcana on the last stream who was like really like defending Spawn. I think it was Arcana now I think about it. Someone in chat knows about him.
I've read like about 142 from like the 300 or so Spawn comics. Kind of depends on what version. I'm not too familiar with Hellkins, but I do know most of like classic Spawn speech.
Mangler, who do you think wins Dante versus Alucard? Castlevania? He doesn't do Castlevania either, guys.
I don't do Castlevania. No.
We only have one guy who does Castlevania, but he's kind of unreliable. What you said, Timotorn? Arcana, were you the one defending Spawn last time, or was it fucking Blaze?
This guy takes so long to burn to death. We're literally in a magma chamber.
Never mind, I have two people who do Spawn, they're both unreliable. Or not Spawn, fucking Castlevania. Don't think I'm not here? Well, I don't say anything that like I wouldn't say to a person's face. Like, I said nothing wrong. It was me? Okay, someone asked how strong Spawn is, go.
Who's defending Demifiend? What the fuck does Demifiend have to do with Spawn?
One of the bigger matchups right now that's going around is Demifiend versus Spawn for some reason.
What do they have in common?
I don't fucking know, dude. Do I look like someone who reads fucking Spawn?
Okay, so what is Demi Fiend's backstory?
He was a loser, and then he became a demi-fiend.
Does this relate to his family somehow?
I don't think so. He has friends trying to recreate the world in their image.
Yeah, so that has probably little to nothing to do with Spawn. Spawn's entire story.
Dude, look at how badly he fucked me up! Holy shit!
Spawn's entire story has like revolves directly around his wife and his I guess her kid.
I mean, Demi-Fiend is a teacher complex. Does that work for you?
I don't think that's the same.
Come on. Come on! Don't bullshit me!
I will not allow compromises.
Oh, but you'll fucking breed Pokemon against their will. The fuck? Why'd you run away?
I gotta do it for the greater good.
Both Spawn and Demi-Fiend are half human, half demon. Is Spawn really a half demon? Isn't it just the fucking suit he wears that's half demon? Not even half demon, it's just a suit.
If you think about it, isn't Spawn just an angry gimp?
Yes, that's not how you think about that. I'm sure that's what they were going for.
It's a little bit more complicated than that.
You're right. It's not leather, it's like some demon material.
Wait, hang on a minute. That's the only similarity?
No, there's gotta be more. Well, they both lead Hell's armies, or they were supposed to lead Hell's armies.
They both lead Hell's armies. Both were turned by basically the devil.
Spawn's dead.
Both basically fight people who are like other generals of Hell. There's enough similarities.
Fighting other generals of Hell. Who the fuck is that supposed to be?
The Demi-Fiend and
What, Matador? What's up, T-Tech?
Well, if you want to say Matador, I was thinking more Beelzebub, but sure.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that guy. I'll be have to deal with him soon.
I hear he's all the buzz.
Wow, a bug joke. You must have really dug deep for that one.
Why aren't these legs hitting them harder? Why is my physical attack so weak? I need to do more push-ups.
You sound like every Baki character whenever they come up against the new flavor of the month.
They're like, damn it! Why don't my fists hit hard enough?
I mean,
You can actually kind of start... Zim, you can basically sum up most of Baki's arcs like that, couldn't you?
Yeah, Spawn
I mean, he's not wrong. How the fuck did we actually come back and win that? Oh, well, we got Dragon Soul. We got Dragon Soul, so that's why.
Okay, when Spawn was fighting Angela, they were destroying the universe just by their sheer power, and that was casual. So, for starters, what does that have to do with what we're talking about?
Well, he's just talking about how strong Spawn is. End it! Oh, the comeback! The comeback is real!
I don't remember that happening at all. So there's even for the Hell King versions, or at least for the one that's fighting what's it called? What is his name? Malbosia. When he's fighting him in Hell, it's literally stated like all of creation shook, but they're in Hell at that point, which is stated to be a location that literally, it's not even a location, it's just a place that is designed to be like, it has like no proper size. It's just based on people's thoughts. So like people have tried to scale that to 2C or 2. It actually is completely unquantifiable because Hell itself doesn't even have like a proper layout.
Mangler's actually read the comics. He's the only one here who has read the comics from our group.
As far as destroying the universe, I don't really remember them destroying the universe at all.
Bro, I mean, that's the good shit. That's the good shit.
The problem with scaling Spawn, like early Spawn, is that they haven't explained enough of the cosmology for that scaling to take place. Like, we're not even talking like outside of like author intent.
My league crashed.
I would argue that the authors are probably trying to portray Spawn to make him as strong as possible. It's just like, especially since like he's trying, he's at least a leader in Hell's army, so the intent would be for him to be as strong as they could grant him. Though it is within reason because he's also trying to contain the amount of necroplasm he has so he doesn't get sent back to hell. The problem is that like we don't have a proper layout and understanding of how big heaven is by comparison.
Sorry, man. I don't let randoms on stream. No disrespect to Neo if he's here watching, but like after Neo's like yelling tirade, I kind of don't like let randoms on the stream.
What was it called? My brain.
Actually, I actually still need a debate with Neo. Actually, Goku versus Yujiro. I have some more free time now, so Neo, if you're here watching,
Well, are you debating Goku versus Yujiro?
Because he thinks Goku's a good fighter, and I just gotta sit him down and be like, no.
Oh, this.
I am Neo. Oh, you changed your name?
That's the martial arts discussion. I thought you were just like, Yujiro.
Why didn't you say something? I thought Neo left. Yeah, no. After what happened there, like, yeah, laying randoms in is kind of like. Unfortunately, I don't want like a yelling session to occur because it happened. Like, last time it went on for like 30 minutes.
No, this is another channel.
Tell him Yujiro slaps Goku's cheek super hard, something like that, Newen.
Mangler, do you agree with Splash's Ukiura scaling?
No,
I don't know what Splash's Ukiura scaling is. You're gonna have to provide me with the information.
So I'm gonna be more free this week, Arcana. Are you gonna be free this week or no? Because if you're gonna be more free this week, maybe we can finally hash out that Goku martial art fucking debate.
Oh,
Huh?
good news, Zim.
Okay.
Eddie got some new talismans.
No!
What?
I'm sorry, don't mind me.
Was that for the game or for me?
That was for you. Don't worry.
Why? What's wrong with Eddie getting more talismans?
Fuck off.
Why?
Fuck off, you cunt. You shamer. You deceiver.
Hey, Balrog.
Fine.
Isn't wide guard supposed to stop like all moves?
Well, no, it's more of an equalized fight where it's like more martial arts based in general, like more skill based. Oh, yeah, here's Cyber's work. Giving fucking Madara, or giving Aizen power, no resistance. Get you fucking slut.
Based on what?
Here, let me check. Apparently, it's based off, but despite having his Muken seals on, okay, hang on, let me explain his actual reasoning. Muken has a bunch of seals to make the use of Zanpakuto useless. It managed to make it near impossible for Aizo Shiro to use his Bankai to spy on the Goatee, yet Aizen had zero problems using KS while sealed in Muken, or even reading the Retsu outside of Muken. As such, Aizen got resistance to power null.
Yes. I'd have to read through those chapters again to see exactly what's presented.
Damn.
Splash scaled Ukiura to star level, and apparently that's a low ball. Not low ball, I mean not a high end. Wait, so is it a low ball or is it a high end?
Okay, you know what? Who do I want to feed as right now?
Blaze, speak like proper sentences so I understand what the fuck you're saying. Please.
Let's go Riven. Why not?
Oh my gosh, I am still getting XP. This is insane. Bro,
Oh, potential Moro and Zamasu upgrades.
or like to what though?
Apparently, they're potentially upgrading Moro and Zamasu to 3A.
Oh yeah, because I forgot that VSB like had this stupid thing where they're like, yeah, Moro's like galaxy level because it's stated that he'll destroy the galaxy, not the universe, and it's like, oh my god, oh my god.
Okay, Arcana's free this week. All right, we'll try and get that sorted out this week then. It's not high-end version. We could probably just compare with them. Goku got hands. So it's like, so if you've been on this channel long enough, you've heard me say at some point, hey, wait, fucking Newhin, what do I use for Riven? Is she Conqueror? Newhin, Ewan doesn't
So
know,
did
does
he
he?
actually give an actual reason for why Star is brought up specifically?
I need another Riven skin. Conqueror? Alright, fucker, we're doing Conqueror. Let's go. Oh, motherfucker picked Teemo. Oh, I've lost lane so damn hard. Oh, wait, I'm gonna fight Irelia? Please don't want to fight. I'd rather fight Irelia, and she'd fucking murder me too. I'd rather fight her. Yeah, no, because if you guys have been on this channel long enough, you've heard me talk about how I don't think Goku's all that good of a fighter. And this kind of, like, is hurt by Dragon Ball's entire fucking scaling chain. I usually say it in reference to Kenshiro. While I trade lane? Fuck no, I'll get murdered either way. I'm not a good Riven player. So normally it's a reference to Kenshiro versus Goku. But, like, even Yujiro probably has better techniques and abilities over Goku. Because Goku's fighting style is complete garbage.
Zim,
Yep.
if you're taking requests, Eddie versus Goku.
Why do you why
What?
do you hate Goku that much?
The people don't know who Eddie is.
Oh gee, I wonder why.
I suppose that makes it better.
Well, I would agree because Dragon Ball is more about power. See, that's the problem with Dragon Ball is that, like, every character in Dragon Ball is based off more AP and having higher stats. If Isaac gets Hogyoku, then he doesn't have any more Madara is done for. Nah.
Also, he wouldn't really need the Hokuku because after
You guys are so fucking thirsty.
after the events of his engagement with the Hogyoku, he's technically
Immortal. Mangler?
The sound and fury will fade to nothing.
Also, I'm using Manga Beerus for the matchup. I will scale him ultimately to low 2C though, or at least 2C, since I think you can still get that even with the manga. Well, because, wait, hang on. Kyle, you've read Dragon Ball Z's manga in a while. When was the last time you read it?
I haven't read Super's manga, but I know that Super has the exact same feats that the anime does to get him to that level.
What I was going to say was, do you know... Oh my goodness, I fucking hate the frame rate.
Motherfucker, it's not fetch. Stay on the floor and chew it.
Osmo Torn, when we do debate, is it going to be me and you only because I prefer that? Yeah, it's fine, don't worry. I mean, they might, like, Kyle might show up to listen, but, like, it'll just be you and me talking.
No dog pile.
I don't dogpile people.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're in capable hands. We're not like certain people who say we're gonna go one-on-one and then, you know, everybody jumps in.
But that's nowadays. Dragon Ball 4 kind of the Broly movie shows the martial arts factors than before. Well, I gotta go Goku's most consistent portrayals, so I'm gonna be I'll read Dragon Ball Super. Oh, so Arcana can bring in his examples. I don't think he can really bring in anything significant though, because unfortunately Goku's consistent fighting style is just garbage.
Zim, are you gonna need scans for Yujiro?
I might need some scans, yeah, but I think you've already sent a couple of the ones I would use anyways. Already. Cause so that, do you remember those ones I showed you for Baki where like about his vision? Like I'm for sure using that one. Granola fucking. Yeah, so I just get completely fucking dominated by fucking Teemo.
If that's how Yujiro sees people, Goku's gonna light up like a fucking Christmas tree. He's gonna see every bone and every muscle he's ever fucking ripped.
Oh my! I got too greedy. I got too greedy. How did I not deal enough damage? My Qs didn't do damage to him. Does my Q count as an auto attack? I fucking hate people who counterpick in this game. It's why I always play Kale nowadays, because I can just...
Storm was just Core. Core was killing Storm's ass throughout the entire fight, and they referenced Nemesis. Like... Wait, you mean like Nemesis from Resident Evil?
No, it's the person who does the Death Battle reviews.
Oh.
This is so fuck.
What
Oh
actually-
my
I'm
goodness.
curious, what actually was the win con for like Storm? Like, what did
She's
she?
not Cora.
This is exactly why I go back to. This is exactly why I started maining Kale. Like, the reason I main Kale is because everyone fucking counters Kale. You can't pick a good matchup into Kale because everyone fucking beats her. I'm used to it with fucking Kale. Damn, what a fucking cunt. He literally just picked Teemo because he knew it beat the shit out of me. What a fucking asshole.
It's Aizen versus
Hey.
Madara.
I didn't do anything to you. Don't bring my name into this.
But that's not Dragon Ball, so that kind of. But such a League Life is too real. Yeah, I'm so. I can't do shit. This is exactly why I fucking don't want to play. Like, I like Riven's kit. I like her ideas, but she needs a rework to like make her fucking survive these encounters. Like, holy shit. And I'm not gonna get enough farm off. I'm dead. I'm completely dead in the fucking game now, and I can't come back because Riven's fucking design is terrible.
Zim, instead of Yujiro versus Goku, why don't you do a more unique one, like Pickle versus Goku?
Well, no, there's no point because the second we fucking trade, he's gonna come back to this. He's gonna come back to the lane I'm in. He's not gonna leave me alone. That'd be stupid of him. Just stick mid, Newhin. Just stick mid and fucking keep your win up. You're gonna have to carry this match. There's no point. He's gonna swap lanes the second I lose. I gotta appeal to this bullshit. What do you mean?
I
Oh,
guess he's.
oh yeah. We already spoiled who won that fight. We're just gonna have to hope. We're just gonna have to hope that like the rest of the team's is good enough to get us in the laning phase. I can't do shit. I'm gonna start building Bruiser though.
So Zim, I didn't get your answer to that one.
Which one?
Pickle versus Goku.
Okay, I'd have to assume. Oh my goodness!
They hide from order.
Equalized, yes.
I can't do fucking anything. And again, like he's not gonna let. There's no way in hell he's gonna let me go. No, it would be completely stupid for him to fucking not chase me.
The dawn is coming.
Yeah, okay, this is just another, like, if I was playing Gwen, I could at least W to protect myself a little bit. Dude, look at the CS difference. Fuck me, man. Okay, they said she had better range power, could rip cores, oxygen from her lungs. She's paying it. What games are you looking forward to? None.
So
Just probably interested in the course, right? See, those are probably better arguments than some of the arguments that were presented for me for why I could would lose.
What? Don't lie.
People would tell me that it was like
I'm
an
not looking forward to
8
any games.
I'm
Yeah, you
like,
are.
No.
Don't TV. Not particularly. I mean, it looks cool. Dude, like,
Don't lie.
fuck. It's been so long since I've been fucking bullied this fucking hard in this game. Holy shit.
So this also kind of depends on like how
Yeah,
you
it was
would
a
use
message.
Cora in like a fight specifically, because
Surprise,
Cora-
I didn't do it.
Cora
Instead,
is
I got
aware,
better.
like,
And I've been
specifically
doing it these last 6 years.
Fuck
story.
off.
you could just shoot like an airbending globe above like
Which is worse being
Storm's
bullied
head
in
and just
DVD
like
or
suffocate
Real
her
Legends?
and at least make her pass out.
DBD, because you can't do shit in DBD. At least in leagues, like there's team fight potential.
Well, at least in leagues, there's an off chance you cannot get go motherfuckers.
Newhin, dude, I guarantee you, I will, you know what, Newhin, I will go mid, and I guarantee you he's gonna swap lanes. There's no fucking way he's not gonna swap lanes. He's got my ass, like, straight up. I was like, Gwen, Dark Souls? No, there's a champion named Gwen in this game.
That's facts, literally, about why DVD is a better game.
You gonna close the door or what?
Yeah, I just can't say because you're fucking lying in your chat. You are excited, but you don't lie.
Not really.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not even excited for the new fucking Marvel game that's about to be made by the XCOM developers.
No one's excited. The developers aren't even excited for that game anymore. Have you seen the other else? Like, I haven't.
Nope.
See, so you had watched the
No,
Death
no,
Battle
no,
thing
no, no.
early. That's why he said no spoilers. I thought
Wow, who could have fucking called it, man? I fucking told you, man. He's not gonna leave me alone. There's no reason for him to do that. He's literally got my ass dead to rights. There's no. He would be a fucking idiot to leave me alone. So far, people are saying Madara stomps because Naruto vs. Ichigo.
The darkness has fled.
That's a bad example. Like
There's
that
him.
that one wasn't even lore accurate.
I appreciate
Naruto-
you killing him though, Newman. Thank you.
So, Zoom, do you want to answer my question already?
Which one?
Do you want to
I told you.
Naruto? Fortnite?
Which one? Are you talking about the one for scans?
No. Pickle vs Goku.
Oh, I keep forgetting about that one. I mean, Pickle does use grapples. Unironically, Pickle has more techniques, and he has like one.
Marusansu, presumably Aizen. At least that's what people have been claiming.
I'm gonna try and come in here for a collab, see if I can fucking help out a little bit. Wow, she built hard. I got the chem tech. Alright, you and you're gonna be on. Oh, okay. Thank you, fucking, thank you, fucking hell. So you want me to push this, or do you want to go help him get the fucking dragon? I'm pretty sure Goku. Well, okay, so hang on, Kyle. What does Goku get?
Team with.
So does he get Ki Blast or no?
Give him cables.
If I give him Ki Blast, I have to say he wins because I don't think Pickle can counter Ki Blast at all.
He'll just see them as like balls of fire and he'll fucking run.
That is true. He would dodge them, but Goku has like ult. Well, it might freak him out too at first because like he's producing it from his hands. He'll think it's like magic or something.
And if this is equalized, it'll get to the point where he'll just get sick of them and just fucking bum rush them.
That is true. And he can take the burns for sure. Like, it wouldn't really affect him all that much.
Can you take care of flying enemies?
No, but... Well, I mean, he could fly.
If people had to, I reckon Pickle could fucking jump pretty
Yeah,
fucking high.
I was gonna say, like, he's actually pretty agile. And he actually fought pterodactyls at one point.
Actually, if I remember correctly, when he was fighting Buggy, he jumped 30 meters in the air to try and pile driver him.
Well,
I'm
Kyle...
sorry, did you just say your martial arts character fought pterodactyls?
No, so he's a prehistoric human who ends up in Baki, so he fought the dinosaurs. Which would include pterodactyls, so no, he should be able to deal with flying opponents.
So
All I can remember is when he was fighting Baki, he jumped 30 meters into the air and nearly hit, like, the stadium lights.
Well, here's what I'm going to say. Like, there's also an effective range argument we got to make here in that, like...
He could just fly further away, couldn't he?
I mean, yeah, but then, like... Neil, get over here!
He's got interstellar range. So
Neil, dude. I understand.
not like...
Oh, Neil, come on!
I'm not, like, supporting of either character. I'm just stating, like, facts or facts.
If you want to try and say that he has, like, that kind of range, then Pickle's just gonna fucking, like, give up and go away because you'll get bored.
Neil him, bro.
Goku could chase him and fire Ki Blast at him.
Press that 3 times to budge.
Right?
Damn. The lag.
Again, like, as far as I remember, when it comes to Ki Blast, they scale to the person. They don't they're not their own separate thing.
Like,
Then that means that if Pickle can muscle through Goku's like physical shit, there's no way his Ki shit's gonna put him down.
well, so the Ki would hit just as hard as the physical stuff. So if they're equalized, both of them would be capable of damaging each other.
Okay, so it was more. So it's like who? So if I pair one of those and done. Neil, just get stronger. You're like our only chance in this fight. Or well, you and Samira. I'm like completely dead.
Help me, Nguyen. You're my only hope.
For reals. No, Goku doesn't do that well against people who are stronger than him. They're usually either holding back or he gets his ass beat. He can just take a beating to be fair, but like even then, that's a little debatable. Because he starts falling off hard.
Because the other thing we have to note is that if this is gonna be like a hand-to-hand martial arts fight, I would say that Goku should be a better fighter. The problem is that most of his fighting techniques are just not going to fucking
I do
work.
not regret that which must
Because
be
Pickle's fucking frame is just too thick.
Well, so here's the problem. If we're talking a hand-to-hand fight, Goku's, again, like I've stated, his main weakness are grappling techniques. That's his biggest fucking problem, and he never has real counters to them because everyone who grapples him doesn't fucking do a proper grapple.
Dude, even the people who don't do a proper grapple are able to, like, get a hold of him pretty easily.
Like, watch.
Saying,
Oh, go ahead.
if Goku stays on the ground, he's probably gonna lose the fight. I just don't see any reason why, if he was getting punched around, he wouldn't just jump, take to the skies.
I mean, look at how he fought Jiren.
That's
Jiren
not fair.
flung.
Because they couldn't fly in that tournament.
Well, no, I'm saying like, oh, I guess that's fair. That is fair.
I mean, he might not consider it as interesting, but like Goku doesn't fight people for flair. He fights them to test himself.
If
So,
we're
like,
if we're going in character, if we're going in character, as soon as Goku realizes that Pickle can't fly, he's not gonna keep flying.
That is true.
That's so
No,
that's
Goku
that's not
no,
accurate.
Goku is not gonna be like, yes, you can't fly. Let me bum fuck you with all my anti attacks. He's not Vegeta. He's gonna be
Dude,
like, shit, you can't fly. You can't reach me.
Unfortunately,
This is not fun.
unfortunately, most of the anime disagrees with you. He literally spams Ki Blasts almost as often as Vegeta does.
Well, yeah, but that's because other people can deal with the Ki blasts.
Then he'll just spam them at a further range then.
No. He's a fair fighter. He usually fights people in their like what they're
Yeah,
trying to
he'll
do.
just fly away to a further location.
No. If Pickle's only a melee fighter, Goku's not going to outrange him. He's gonna fight him melee.
So you're arguing in character he would just do the honorable thing and fight him in close quarters.
That's pretty much what he would do in character.
Alrighty then.
No, Goku couldn't even react to Jiren. That's very different to him not being able to handle it.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
You're late for that.
Ryosu Unlimited compared to Chakra. So that depends on where you're fighting in Bleach. So Death Battle, at least according to my knowledge, doesn't typically make matchups with like location advantage. Like or I guess I should say they don't put matchups in like specific areas in like either person's world. They put them on like a neutral ground.
Also,
And props and
just to clarify for a moment, when you say Goku does better against people who are stronger than him, that's because Goku's getting stronger AP-wise. It's not because he's becoming a better fighter.
He usually just ends up matching their power and then exceeding.
Yeah, because the same physiology lets you grow in strength exponentially.
Like the Goku Black Arc is a great example of this.
Goku Blackheart is
When he was weaker than Goku Black, he got his ass handed to him. When he actually got strong enough to be able to contend, he held his own and then exceeded. And
Hang
then
on, Neo, back up. Neo, help me out! Oh, Pike's here.
So this depends. For Chakra is not unlimited unless you're like an Edo Tensei. Then you're literally stated to have infinite Chakra. They have an endless supply of energy and stamina. For the Reiatsu, that depends. Like, you can have unlimited spiritual pressure if you're a Quincy and you're in the Soul Society, because the entire area is literally coated in it. Like the atmosphere, the ground, all the buildings, and all of the environment is made out of spirit energy. Now, granted, while the Soul Reapers are not Quincy's, it is made abundantly clear that due to the high capacity of Reishi, and usually to things like the Jureishi, which is like a high spiritually rich zone, they are stronger in the Soul Society because they have more spirit energy that they can use to draw upon their attacks. They don't use it the same way that Quincy's do.
well, this is also shown because the gi guy that Uehara gave Rukia was made specifically to stop absorbing Reishi, to try and turn that human.
Yes, which is why now the manga doesn't explain this very well. Basically, once she took it off, she was able to and she was in the Soul Society. She was able to get her powers back. The anime actually just blatantly states that in when it explains how the Bounce operate their abilities, that yeah, she's able to, like, Soul Reapers are able to absorb Reishi if they stay around it long enough. It's just the difference between them and the Bounce and the Quincy's is that they just take the longest to do it, but they still do it. And once they fight in the Soul Society long enough, eventually their body becomes used to the massive increase of spiritual particles around them. This is why when they train in the Soul Society, they get way stronger, way faster than they would be if they trained in the world of living, where there's nowhere near as many spirit particles. So it's not an unlimited, well, I guess you could say it's unlimited. It's such a massive amount that it's effectively an endless supply of energy. At least until you introduce a character that can, like, absorb energy of that level.
Fuck! Just getting fucking murdered every time I fucking blink. Like, so again, like, so when we just, if we do end up discussing the video this week, like, I'll talk about these and I'll point out all of Goku's major weaknesses there.
I'm pretty sure, what's his name? Fucking Arcane Lover is already gone because he left to avoid spoilers.
So Ichigo's half Quincy has unlimited Reishi?
No. So
Ichigo is just an amalgamation of fucking everything.
yeah, so Ichigo has not learned the ability to absorb Reishi the way that, like, all the other Quincy's do. He does use several Quincy abilities, but as he's made abundantly clear, it's been through his Zanpakuto toes using the abilities for him and showing them to him. Like, I think he can use Blute Vein now, but that's not like most of the Quincy abilities he cannot use, like, on command. He usually uses them as defense mechanisms for last resorts, and they're not usually him doing it, it's his Zanpakuto toes doing it for him to protect his weakness.
Frieza was toying with Goku the entire time until Goku started getting better, then he started getting serious. And Frieza's also not a very good fighter either. He literally is just a guy who has a lot of power.
Can't even sense energy.
Doesn't he have a statement in? I think it's the Broly movie. Was it the Broly movie or the Freezer arc where he basically states, "I'm so powerful, I had no need to train."
Yeah, that's Resurrection of F. He just states, "I've never trained in my life because there was never a reason for me to train."
Oh, Newhin, man, you should have been there. Fuck.
Yeah, so Ichigo. This is also why Ichigo is way more powerful in the Soul Reaper arc, and this is actually the canon reason why during the Bout arc he can't go Bankai in the World of Living. Why he's under the impression that he can't go Bankai.
That was a good sneeze.
Because he doesn't have enough spiritual pressure to perform the transformation.
So,
and then Zangetsu has to be like, "Hey, what are you talking about? You're an idiot."
thank you, Newhin. I don't know if the team's gonna appreciate you saying bless you, though. Anyways. Yeah, no. So again, like that. So, again, Goku's... Also, regarding... So, again, another part of Goku's... None of Goku's opponents actually specialize in martial arts that can fuck you up. They all just punch you. So, as long as you can take a fucking hit, you'll be fine.
Like, I'd probably give a good example here, I would say aside from Kenshiro, like, just to use the example that's more common and, like, a little bit more mainstream, the Gentle Fist from, like, Naruto. Like, it's literally designed to shut down, like, chakra points or pressure points in your body. So, like, if a Hyuga, at equalized speed and power, challenged Goku to a martial arts contest, and he was, like, fighting him in close quarters, after a couple blows, a Hyuga not only is going to be, like, better trained than he is, because they're trained from birth to fight, as soon as they start locking down his pressure points, he's going to be unable to move. And this is established the most powerful version of Goku, as of the Granola arc, requires, like, his strongest transformation just to move the blood in his body to adjust points for pressure. And even then, it's not consistently effective.
Well,
Like,
there are some points...
That's just... So, Zim, What Goku did, that's just a shitter version of what Salva does.
No, it's a shittier version of what a character in Blue Sky actually fucking does. There's a character in Blue Sky who can move his pressure points by will.
He's not even doing that consistently. He's just powering up to do it, and it requires his strongest transformation out of like 6 different transformations that he has.
Nah, busting out any North Star, maybe he can take on Jaggy in the equalized fight. Maybe. Maybe.
No, he's not a shotgun. Maybe Amoeba.
No, Amoeba actually, unironically. His statements are being good. Oh my goodness, Newman, can you clean up? Newman, can you clean up? Can he do it? He missed his cue. Oh, it's so sad.
Enemy double kill. Ace.
Mangler, do you think Naruto vs. Ichigo was accurate?
No, I don't think it was accurate.
Um,
Even when we knew at the time, Naruto has like, it has harder arguments getting to like planetary into where he is in FTL. Ichigo speed blitzes him 1.5 miles.
so
I
I
also
want.
had problems.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say I want to clarify for like if you're thinking when watching this video, this match is completely my fault for the most part. I fed Teemo super hard, so like Newman did nothing wrong. This is all on me. Naruto won, yeah.
Yeah, no, Naruto won that. I also thought it was inaccurate that they. I know for the purpose of the fight, obviously they need to be able to see each other, but it is established in the fight that Naruto is only able to see him after he activates the KCM like Sage mode, KCM2 Sage mode.
I take it you would disagree with that.
So no, that's accurate. Which is why I had a fucking problem with it, because he reacts to him and senses danger before he activates the cloak. And it's like, what the fuck? I know he has Sage energy, but that is inconsistent. He should not even be able to see Ichigo at all. Now, if he activated the cloak or was walking around it in that energy, he would be capable of seeing him. But he literally states in the fight, I can see you, after he activates the cloak. I'm like, well, what the hell?
Maybe it was an idiom that he can see his warrior spirit.
Oh my. I should have realized most of these things can be solved just by realizing they were idioms from the beginning.
Fuck, I'm gonna have to get ballsy here a little bit. Look, I'm glad you guys are getting gold and shit, but like, I need help. Can someone come back and help me? No, no one.
Someone save my life, please.
I'm fighting the one guy who I can't fight, and no one's coming back to help me. Do you honestly think I'm gonna last long here? Fuck!
God, I feel like I'm doing plumbing here.
Did he actually escape you guys? Well, I mean, fuck it, whatever. I live and I'm not a bitch. Yeah, no, I don't know, man. I'm just like, so the Granola arc is what really killed the argument of Goku having a chance against Yujiro. It really did. It's honestly just kind of sad. He never had a chance against Kenshiro. What are you talking about?
The more arc was Toriyama just being, or Toyotaro just being like, yeah, that's right. I read the Fist of the North Star manga. Can you guess which one is my favorite character? I'll give you a hint.
No, so Kenshiro has consistent statements of being able to figure out his opponent's fighting style at just a glance. So Goku never had a chance in that fight. You could unironically remove the pressure point advantage he has, and he would still never touch fucking Kenshiro, because Kenshiro can read him like a fucking book. Tail beasts are made of nature.
Because it was all the nature energy. Tail beasts are made of nature energy, aka like sage energy. Well, so that's true, but also wrong. So the sage, the energy of the sage's 6 paths is like the energy that he got from him was from the afterlife. Like, that energy isn't like nature energy. That's a completely different form of chakra that's unrelated to the Nine Tails. So him being able to perceive danger from like another plane of existence is completely inconsistent. Especially since the that's very inconsistent with the fact that he has control of like the full power of his half of the Nine Tails, and he's not only in that form, he's in his strongest non six paths mode, where he has KCM2, he has the full cloak and everything, and then he stacks stage mode on top of it. So he's in the highest level of awareness and power that he has access to before he gets his hands on the what was his name? The Sage of Six Paths chakra. And he's
Agoromo, I
unable
think.
to see the Limbo clones. He cannot see Madara's Limbo clones at all. He's completely unable to interact with them. He can't sense them in the slightest. A lot of people seem to think that like the fucking kill beasts can like interact with spirits to that degree, and it's like, well, the Limbo clones being able to blink them literally disproves that. Oh no, not a Gyarados. I wasn't ready for this level of commitment.
Oh, the facts are right. Yeah, unfortunately, Ultra Instinct, his best fighting style is just not enough to really step up to bat.
This man just hit me with an ice attack? You fool!
Seriously?
Slow you down now.
How the fuck did Samira not kill Vi fast enough? What the fuck?
What the hell? Oh my god. Balrog, are you still here in the call?
I am.
Dude, dude, whatever this friendship thing is bullshit. So, I just got hit with Ice Fang, which only has like a 10% chance of freezing. I got frozen solid. And Brett just unfroze himself because he had fiery determination of like, what the absolute shit? That doesn't make any sense. Wait, the Pokemon can just unfreeze themselves when they're frozen in a block of ice because they're just feeling motivated?
Works in Undertale.
Stupid.
Wow.
Battle is my destiny.
I actually remember though, there was like a snail. Also, actually, I'm gonna ask the question: do you guys know about the snail meme or no?
No.
I'm actually surprised. Okay, does anyone in stream still watching know what the snail meme is, or the snail meme, or no? Ewan, you have to land your W to make it work, my guy.
Karna's conviction.
Damn it! I used
Fuck.
the
Out of range.
Order raises all to the light.
Clover Storm's track was amazing, to be honest. I don't know, man. Those were just kind of weird. Fuck.
Reishi is basically oxygen, probably didn't say it right, in Soul Society, so it's completely nature-based. So, no. There's some problems with that assertion. So, for starters, Reishi is just directly, like,
No.
explained to be the particles of souls. Like, it's literally, like, what makes up people's existence. So it would be made of a completely different, like, set of materials and would be incomparable with something like chakra. Because chakra isn't even consistently spiritually or soul-based. You have to have a specific version of it, which we don't even know how that version is acquired consistently. Because the Sage of Six Paths and some of the examples of the people in the Otsutsuki clan are the only consistent examples of this being the case, where your average Chakra user does not have access to that.
So, regarding the Goku and Hit thing, Goku learns about it also because he saw how Vegeta lost. It's not just because he didn't just learn it because Hit him and he's like, okay, I figured out your fighting style. He saw Vegeta lose too.
He's also standing there when Beerus and Whis are actually explaining how the what's it called?
The attack works.
How they explained to him in the manga version specifically the difference between like how much power is being outputted between blue and red.
Isn't it the same thing when he sees Frost?
Well, so actually, ironically enough, Goku never actually figures out what Frost ever does to him. Like, he actually never, like, it's not until fucking, it's not until Jago is the one who figures it out. Or Jakku? I don't know.
Yeah, because he's watching the battle and then he figures out like, oh hey, you're cheating.
Yeah, so unfortunately in that particular situation, Zim, he seems to only get his shit stomped when somebody can actually blitz him, not when someone's on his level or close. Also, now I was talking about anime, so that didn't inherently happen.
So you die now. Poison.
Again, that's the point. Goku is only good if he can like overwhelm you.
So regarding Goku holding his against people on his level, again, so then, okay, so he can hold his against people on his level, but what are people on his level doing? They're just punching you. Like, Hit's probably one of the exceptions to the rule, but even then, well, what does he actually do, actually? What's his actual fighting style? It's pressure point based, right? Like, he hits your vital points?
He hits your pressure points.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so Hit's a pressure point user. Zim, you should really watch Bleach, you're missing out. So I know. Oh no, knew him, please. I just started walking towards him.
Most of the Bleach anime, technically, he just has to like he hasn't he stopped at like what was it, the end of the Aizen arc?
Yeah, so I haven't even so like the main thing I haven't really seen about Bleach is the 20-year time skip, or not 20-year time skip, the time skip, and then the 1,000-year Blood War arc.
Yeah, so he hasn't seen. And he hasn't seen the Raygun arc, the Lost Asian arc, or the Fullbringer arc.
Did you say the Lost Asian arc? That sounds pretty spicy.
Lost Agent arc.
Oh my bad.
The Lost Asian arc.
Well, you know what? In Baki, it'd be called the Last Japanese arc, okay? Yeah, no, but so that's kind of where like so I don't want to have to go through the anime again.
Zim.
Oh. Yep.
Are we talking about the new Jackie Chan movie, The Lost Asian?
Don't you insult Jackie Chan. He makes good shit.
Hey, fuck you. Unlike you, I have an actual photo with him.
Fuck you, you do.
Yes, I do.
I don't believe it. Picture didn't happen.
I do have a pig. I'll ask my dad for it.
Oh.
Damn it.
Fuck. Okay, so I'm gonna be real here. Had I not fucking lost so hard top lane, we wouldn't be in this situation. Maybe I should have built him a Mercutio Skimtar first, but I don't really think that would have helped matters. Again, there are plenty of videos in the background I want to talk about. The only one I got done recently was talking about how bad of a fighter Alucard is, but then it got fucking copyright claimed. Motherfuckers.
Isn't it ironic? We're talking about a guy who fights Nazis and the video gets copy claimed like a Nazi.
Fuck. There's certainly irony there. I'm thinking I'm just gonna upload it with the audio only and just have like fucking one picture over it, just so that way like I can at least say I actually got the video out there. I'm so infuriated by that.
Dude, it's gonna look so awkward because it's just like,
Yeah,
see
we're
this?
Gonna, yeah. We're gonna be like, look at
this.
what's on the screen right now.
Can you like have like before you upload? Can you have like a 20-second thing before the video starts saying there was gonna be video, but then it got copyright striked?
I can do that. I can do that. Oh, Newman's ultimate, no. Yeah, if I need more videos, I'd be at work listening to them. No, Goku can't do anything if someone can overwhelm him, not the other way around. But I suppose with the punching thing, only it's your opinion because DB already shown his mastery of martial arts. Okay, so why doesn't he use any of them? Like, you can't sit there and tell me that if you read only Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, that you actually thought Goku had more martial arts up his sleeves besides fucking punching and kicking. I think he's got like a dragon throw, but I don't even know if he does a dragon throw in the actual manga. I think that's a movie-only technique. Actually, Kyle, does he ever use the dragon throw in the manga?
Wait, are you referring
Maybe
to
against maybe against Frieza.
T-Tech,
are
does he...
you referring to the
And again, the dragon throw is not even a technique. It's him grabbing onto a part of your body and then spinning like a top and smacking you into the ground.
Technically, anything that's not just direct punching is a technique, so I'll take it.
Wait,
Does
no,
he
he does use that on Frieza.
Okay, he does? Okay, because I was gonna
Yeah.
say, like, I know he's got the dragon throw, but I've never seen him use it on anybody.
He literally grabs Frieza's tail and then sends him flying.
Well, that means he never uses it on anybody. It's a fucking piss poor grab. It only works on a guy with a fucking tail. He did it for Frieza for sure. Okay, so he did it on Frieza. Okay.
So he did it on Frieza when Frieza agreed not to use his hands.
Oh no! Don't say that.
So the problem is that you're basically grabbing a guy who at this point is only allowed to use his legs. So, as per, like, granted, he breaks that agreement later, but that's only after,
I promise not to use my hands, and then Goku decides to fucking start throwing
he
them.
starts choking Goku, and then Goku, like, bites his tail. Then he punches Goku in the face. But, like, during the iteration when he's, like, throwing him, he doesn't use his arms. So he's basically like, how would you kick someone with legs if you can't use your hands? Because he can't use energy blasts either, because those come from his hands, and he can't hit him with energy blasts from his eyes because his head isn't aiming at the right angle either. So yeah, Frieza's like severely restricted in that scenario, and he's not even a good fighter. Oh yeah, that's kind of.
I'll take like full responsibility for this match because like had I picked a better top laner, well no, I'll take most.
If I remember correctly, when we're going further on, doesn't Cell Jr. fuck up Goku?
Yeah, but in fairness, that's more because of a power difference and actual technique.
He's also out of.
So that's another problem with talking about Dragon Ball's martial arts skills is like what's a power difference and what's a technique based like and what's like actual fighting ability.
Also, most techniques. The problem is that most techniques are just inherently based on power. There are very few that aren't. Like the instant transmission technique is probably one of the few that like just is. Like it's not. It doesn't have anything to do with power.
Hey, Newhan, do you want to try out the Ultimate Spellbook? I think they added more ultimates to choose from.
I think the biggest problem comes down to that martial arts was dropped at the end of like the Piccolo Jr. fight.
Wasn't that the end of the Dragon Ball manga?
Yeah, so hang on. There's a new game mode out right now. It's called Ultimate Spellbook. It's where you get another character's ultimate as an ability. I think they added some new ultimates actually. Dude, Riven's like, your ex, just don't come back to her, is bad for you? Knew but she's hot, I keep trying. Yeah, let's go to Spellbook and try, because I know they added new ultimates.
Being used from a feat is a thing. I don't know why he didn't. So, we're assuming Frieza can do that. The problem is that it's established Frieza can't even sense energy, and he's not creative about how he uses his abilities.
Well, this is the thing, like, sensing energy is a technique, that was made on Earth. That's why all of Frieza's men and even Vegeta for the longest time needed Scouters.
So that's certainly not true.
Because the Namekians have it.
It is, yeah, the Namekians do have it, but there aren't many civilizations that do learn it, and people in Frieza's soldiers don't, because they don't have any reason to. Like, the only reason they're inscripted is either against their will or because they're strong, because of their power levels. So they don't have a reason to train, because they're just given a set of people to have command over.
You know, it's just quicker to say Zarbon than Dodoria, right?
No.
Dude, where the hell is Fantana? Why? Dude, I beat the last 2 gyms.
Okay, hang on, Ewan. Let me just put Phil in real quickly. Phil.
Yeah, martial arts and DB kind of has ki incorporated. We'll see. Here's the problem. Again, like, having ki is life energy. It's in every strike. It's just like, the problem is that doesn't. How does that translate to ki being shot out of his feet as an energy blast? Dude, like, almost no.
He only does the foot Kamehameha once, and that was to, like, spearhead King Piccolo.
The closest he's gotten to it after that was just shooting Kamehamehas out of his feet to propel him off the ground to avoid an attack. But that's shooting it at his feet from his hands. Never, like, out of his actual feet. Again,
I think from his feet, the only time he's ever done it from his feet was against King Piccolo, I believe.
Fake news.
Kyle, where's Fantana? Fantina, whatever her name is. The 5th gym leader.
She's in... You would have passed through her city. It's the one that has the contest hall.
Yeah, and I went and beat Crash Awake and the other guy, and, like... Try exploring Pastora City? What the
Oh, I have enough for some actual chromas. I might get some chromas for the Viego skin, actually.
Go back there.
Oh, I have enough. Oh, yeah, there
Good.
are multiple chromas. Ah. Hello, Neo.
Never mind.
I'm sorry, I'm just really snacking on a really good burger. This shit is delicious.
Why is it so crunchy, then?
Onions.
Ah. Gross.
Fuck you.
Is it because I have diabetes?
That's
Ewan, do you have diabetes?
Sorry, say that again?
Oh, no. Ewan said something. No, it's good. Well, what the fuck? I'm sorry. A lot just happened in my fucking team selection. Because Kyle can be considered a martial art technique in the verse, so it's confusing, but Ki Blast be fighting now. So just catch the speed, Neo. Just to catch up the speed, Neo. Currently, I'm discussing my thoughts on Goku being a bad fighter, or at least why he's not really a good fighter in most regards.
Oh.
You know,
So,
the
basically
standard.
the 5th time, or at least.
Yes. See, you know.
Okay, well, that pretty much sums it up. I'm good then.
Oh, so I actually am planning to debate Goku guy later this week, actually, about it.
Hmm.
I mean, Kaioken should be. Really?
Also, it's like... oh, go ahead.
Kaioken's technique is just, like... It's literally muscle control. That's what it is. It's the control of your body and, like, your inner muscles and your heat to produce, like, power to amplify the strength within your body. It's just so rapid that it literally causes, like, a flashing flare of red.
Is that is that the reason for the red? I actually
Yeah.
don't know much about the Kaioken.
Well, it's not like you know. I'm sure the reason given is that they just it has something to do with the heat that he's producing off his body, which is sort of true when you see him fight Vegeta, because his body is actually, like, burning up on his shoulders, and when Yajirobe touches his shoulders, he, like, screams in pain.
Your
'cause
mom's
his
burning up
muscles
on your
are
shoulders.
more. Yeah, he literally screams like someone who just had sunburn. So there is some truth.
What kind of sunburns are you getting?
Dude, if someone touches your arm when you have a sunburn, like if they slap you, it's gonna hurt. Like a deep sunburn, probably. When
Yeah.
your sun bleached.
Yeah, no. So, oh wow, they actually did give you auto smite. That's kind of cool. Yeah, no. So that'll be a fun discussion to have. Hopefully, it won't get too heated, but we'll see how it goes. And then I gotta go fucking bully Beyonder because he's like fucking disrespecting Ninja Gaiden's Ultra Instinct. Gonna have to sit him down and be like, your Ultra Instinct is trash too. Mangler, can I do
at
it?
least well, for one thing, at least Ryu actually has more hacks to fall on compared to Goku. But also, actually, nah, that's just all I'm gonna say.
Oh, so you're gonna die on that hill, Neo?
He wouldn't
Well,
have
if I remember correctly,
to
I didn't
only-
see Ryu die to heart disease.
No! Why does everyone bring up the heart disease?
Because it's true.
Heart disease is for bitches.
Mangler, can Aizen do anything about the infinite Tsukuyomi? You mean Boruto?
You're assuming Madara would have the infinite Tsukuyomi. The problem is like the Madara that they most likely be using would be like one-eyed Madara or two-eyed Madara, because those are the ones that have the most feats. We never actually see three-eyed Madara. He just gets absorbed into Kaguya, or I guess he becomes Kaguya to be more accurate. But as far as like the infinite Tsukuyomi is just a more powerful Genjutsu.
Very powerful.
So.
Alright, yeah, I guess for context here, the next death battle is confirmed to be Madara versus my fucking Madara versus Aizen.
Oh, really? I thought that.
Maizen versus Madara.
Fuck you. Yeah, no, that's the next one.
Okay, no, did that happen before, or am I having some sort of?
No, they did Naruto versus Ichigo, I think, once.
Okay, I was gonna say I thought I'm blacking out for a second. Okay.
You know what's kind of funny? Is that I never thought we would see Madara versus Aizen before Luffy gets in the death battle.
Luffy's not in death. I keep forgetting he never showed up to death battle. They only had Zoro, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Oh,
they've only
How
had
is Luffy
Zoro,
not made it?
Ace, and Sanji.
You're telling me Zoro and Sanji have made it before Luffy? That's fucked up.
Well, who the fuck are you gonna have Luffy fight?
Okay,
Somebody-
there's
to
two
just be
people
Mr. Fantastic if it comes down to
no,
it.
you can't have Mr. Fantastic.
He's what?
You can have Mr. Fantastic versus Plastic Man.
It's Mr. Fantastic or no negotiation.
Watch.
Luffy has two potential opponents, and both of them fucking stomped him into the earth. You can either have Luffy versus Popeye, and that's not going to end very well, or you could have Luffy versus Toriko.
You just want Toriko to show up in the fucking death battle.
No, actually, surprisingly,
They've actually had a crossover.
Guys, please let Neo speak. I feel so bad whenever you guys talk over him.
I was gonna say no. I can actually surprisingly, I can actually see Luffy versus Toriko.
Bad. Keep talking over him.
Mainly due to how, like, and when I say similar, I mean in terms of how they convey the world and world building, so on and so forth. Not in terms of actual world, but regardless, they're really similar. Referring to Toriko and One Piece specifically.
Luffy versus Natsu.
They've also had crossovers.
Gross.
Toriko and One Piece have had crossovers before.
Yeah, with Dragon Ball there, right?
It's had one with Dragon Ball, and it's had one exclusively with just One Piece.
Really?
Yeah, it was the Dream 9 stuff.
You say Dream 9?
Yeah. Well, anyways, what was I gonna say? Well, okay. Other than that, I don't know. Popeye versus Luffy would be very, very weird to say the least.
I was laughing at something else, but
Aizen's hypnosis. Oh, what?
If I had my pick of who Toriko should get into death battle with, it would be Mori Jin.
O- okay.
Neo's like trying to figure out the connections.
No.
Besides from the fact that that's basically been like a semi-legacy match throughout the last couple of years, it's actually like way better than like Luffy.
Wow. Luffy versus Natsu. What do you guys think about that matchup? Apparently that's a popular one for Luffy.
Natsu's not coming back. If Natsu was coming back, he'd be fighting sooner.
Popeye is? Ken, we already talked about why Popeye's a bad matchup for Luffy. He just stomps Luffy too hard. Also looking.
Ironically, Popeye is actually fucking powerful. No, that's the crazy thing about it.
Well, I think
Cartoon
Popeye's...
characters-
Oh, good.
Cartoon characters in general just end up being like really crazily powerful, but mainly due to the fact that they just have so little suspension of disbelief, they can get away with some crazy shit.
So like Popeye, I think has higher dimensional statements. And
If
So,
if
no,
I
we
remember
don't talk
correctly,
about those.
if I remember correctly, Popeye's come off the page,
yes.
and even excluding that, wasn't there a cartoon where he literally closed up the Grand Canyon?
Yeah, dude, he has a lot of crazy. Listen, dude, he has a lot of crazy stuff, man. Let's just put it that way, dude.
He's Popeye.
He has so many crazy feats that it's just ridiculous.
He's Popeye the Sailor Man, fellas. The Sailor Man.
Toot toot.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry. That was just perfect. Fucking yeah no what was I gonna say? Fucking fucking I'm just well no. What about Luffy versus fucking I'm gonna say the fucking fuck. I was thinking of somebody, but I can't think of fucking who now. Damn it! I don't know a lot of Peppy Go Lucky. It's because like they need to be a Peppy Go Lucky character. And they also need to have like a good amount of friends and like a.
They need to stretch their body and be elastic.
Mangler, for fuck's sake, Mr. Fantastic's not happening.
Hey, I didn't see Mr. Fantastic.
Okay,
But
sorry,
I-
my bad.
I'll
That's
say
my
it
fault.
either.
Oh, okay. Going, analyzing between Reed Richards and Luffy. Truth be told, Luffy and Reed Richards, in terms of like people and their morale, is kind of different. At times, Reed Richards just straight up is a dick.
Can't hold a candle to my boy fucking Ant-Man, am I right, Neo?
Man, okay, his situation is just very. Let's just say it's up to the writer.
Okay, so here's a matchup.
Thank
and I
you, Neo,
think
for
only
mentioning.
Neo would be able to discuss this one. Why don't we do? Why doesn't Death Battle just do the easy route? Bring back Soul Calibur. Have Cervantes versus Davy Jones.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that'd be pretty badass. I love it.
Wait, why aren't we just doing Jack Sparrow versus Luffy and give Jack Sparrow his Kingdom Hearts scaling?
Dude,
A real matchup.
Yeah, and finally get a use out
Oh,
of
no.
that shitty like limit ability that he has with draw.
Hey, fuck you. Everything Jack Sparrow's in is gold.
Dude, his limits are ass.
Fucking disrespectful fucking cocksucker.
Oh, that's a joke. Oh, okay, I thought that was for real for a second.
Oh, and Batman and Shadow and Wonder Woman have been there 3 times. Yeah, but Batman, Wonder Woman, and Shadow all have the benefits of being way more popular characters than fucking Natsu.
Oh my god, I got trolled for a second. I thought I saw something.
Also, if you're gonna have fairy tale characters in Death Battle again, you're most likely going to get either Luxus or Makarov.
Well, why the fuck aren't we getting Gray versus fucking Iceman? Or that already happened.
No, Gray's already been in a fight, and he lost to Esdeath. I think the match is wrong, but that's neither here or there.
Did Aztec get to use her time manipulation abilities?
She did, but because it's basically her ability is fucking weird. But it basically came down to he should be able to resist it because it's ice based.
Also, Ken, are you still here? Wait a minute, what about Zareth? I don't... Wait,
Zareth would be interesting. The only person you could potentially put Zareth up against that would make sense is Salem, and that's a fucking stomp for Zareth.
I don't know anything about, like... I thought Zareth and Natsu were, like, the same character. Like, wasn't Natsu, like, that end or whatever? I don't know.
So, just to explain, Zeref is Natsu's older brother. Natsu is END, Ethereal Natsu Dragneel. He's basically so when the dragons attacked, Natsu, the original Natsu died, and so Zeref recreated his brother.
Ah, I see. That explains a few things. Yeah, no, so, yeah, Natsu just doesn't have the... Fairy Tail doesn't have the staying power to, like, would justify having the character come back. I don't even know... Well, so the reason Batman came back 3 times because it's fucking Batman. Let's not fucking lie to ourselves here. The reason fucking... Oh, good.
Realistically, there's only 3 more Fairy Tail characters you could really use before it's like, no one gives a shit about the rest.
What I was gonna
Tell
say...
you what, if I don't see Luxus versus Enaru, I'm gonna be fucking upset.
Get ready to be upset.
So happy now.
Is there any good
Dude,
character matchup for...
My favorite One Piece villain needs some shine.
Ooh, actually, for I hope I pronounced the name right. I've never known to pronounce it. Agnoglia.
Oh, Acnologia.
Thank you, Agnologia. Anyways, ones that come to mind would be stuff like, I don't know, some that come to mind for me would be like, and keep in mind, some of these are stomps, but still, I could make a case for some thematic connections. Some. There would be like, there would be like Alduin, fucking, there'd be Alduin, there'd be Fatalis, there'd be big things.
Are those Pokemon?
You basically need a tyrant that can turn into a dragon. Say no more. His opponent will be Kaido.
What about Agnologia's opponent being Encalagon the Black?
No. And plus, I don't trust Death Battle to power scale Lord of the Rings.
Wow.
Yeah, and also to be fair, Lord of the Rings skilling is a whole can of worms in its own self.
Oh yeah, I saw you added the new server for it, or the new section for it, Neo.
I'm not done with that, by the way. That's just only like a small portion of the Silmarillion, by the way.
Getting busy.
I guess Ken isn't here anymore. Damn, I was gonna ask him if they were planning to release a response to the video, but that's fine. I think maybe, like, because when I start doing some of the Baki videos, I think maybe I might have Man join me just because he's also a Baki fan. That'd be good to get some more perspectives. Scale the I am not scaling the Dragonborn. I don't even like the fucking game he's from. Bruh, there are 2 consistents in this world. I always bitch about the mechanics done by Atlas, and I don't like Skyrim. 2 constants. You're with me? I'm gonna scale Skyrim? Wait, Neil, do you know Skyrim scaling or no?
Yes, and it's depending on who you ask. Because there's so much shit that's, like, it's ridiculous. That being said, I don't know. Personally, well, it depends on a lot of things, because Dragonborn, depending on certain tales and certain stuff, is, like, 1A, but he's not normally at that level, though. He would normally be, like, what? Not low multiversal, but just Uni Plus or something like that, and even then, that's kind of weird. Yeah, let's just say that he changes a lot.
I see.
If the Dragonborn was to get in, wouldn't he just fight the Arisen from fucking Dragon's Dogma?
No.
That would actually be nice. That would be nice, though.
What is?
But that's probably not going to happen because Dragon's Dogma isn't big enough.
Well, they do have a Netflix show, actually, so they do have calculable feats.
Wouldn't they just have him fight one of the Dark Souls protagonists?
I was gonna say, I was thinking he was gonna fight the, like, who was that loser? The champion of Ash?
Yeah.
I'm the loser anyways.
Yeah, I only play real Dark Souls protagonists.
Hey, technically, to be fair, all of the
So you
Dark
fight
Souls
Bloodborne.
protagonists, technically all of the Dark Souls protagonists are losers because they all die at some point to some fodder enemy.
Dude, the champion of Ash's entire backstory is literally just, I'm a failure, and they got all the failures back to do another fucking mixtape.
So what? When did you realize you had this deep-seated hatred for the Backstreet Boys?
When I realized they weren't the Beastie Boys.
Ashton won champion of Ash.
Yo,
Be back in a sec.
Dude, Beastie Boys is fucking lit. You want to throw down?
Dude, I'm here to fight for my right to party.
Ah, that's what I like to hear. I will say, for some reason, after listening to more of the Beastie Boys songs, and you're going to disagree with this one, my favorite one actually might be Paul Revere. I don't know why. I just like the idea that it tells a little story.
Okay, that's unique.
I was gonna say because I think usually it's either like Brass Monkey or fucking Fight for Your Right to Party is easily like a classic among everybody who fucking listens to the Beastie Boys.
Dude,
Even though
oh, my bad.
I was
I'm so
gonna
sorry.
say before I interrupted, like, even though the song is supposed to represent the opposite of what people think the song is.
Damn it!
I don't know, man. Truth be told, probably my favorite Beastie Boys song is probably going to be Intergalactic for real though.
Intergalactic?
Intergalactic. I'm more of a fan of their more bizarre, which to be fair, they're just bizarre in general, but they're more bizarre and just more lyrical works. That is.
Fair enough. Who do you guys think wins, Zoro or Ezra? I guess like what's your guys' actual thoughts on that one?
This depends on how you want to scale Fairy Tail. Because depending on how you want to scale Fairy Tail, Zoro should still have a massive speed advantage, but Urza should have the AP advantage.
Also, it's Urza, not Ezra. Ezra's a Star Wars character.
Leave him alone. He doesn't know how to pronounce things.
Man, I'm really gonna be talked down to the guy who fucking starred in GTA San Andreas, huh? I see how it is.
Boy, if you don't shut your ass up, man.
Whoa! What? You gonna come after me after you're done getting your fucking 12 fucking Happy Meals?
Action 1 is the best comeback. What do you mean? Loser to winner who darkens the world. Compared to the other Dark Souls protagonists, I mean, he's got to compete with, you know, the Chosen Undead and like the Bearer of the
You said the Soul of Cinder really weird there. So anyways, how are you enjoying SMT3 Nocturne, Sam? Oh, Nello, that's such a nice question to ask, motherfucker. No, it's actually fine now that I have an actual team comp that can do shit.
I would say the Chosen.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the Chosen Undead has a little bit more like agency in what he's allowed to do because he's like the first one, whereas like the Unkindled, the Ashen one basically is just like destined to come back to just do the job that other people fail to do. Bearer of the Curse.
The Ashen one.
You can go ahead, Neil. I'll explain.
I'm gonna say, as much as we rank on Ashen one, he should among the three protagonists, unless we're gonna count Elden Ring as a Dark Souls game.
Well, I don't know what you wouldn't count Dark Souls 4, but okay.
Well, I'm talking about lore-wise.
I know.
Bloodborne.
Either way, getting back on track. I'm pretty sure Ashen one still would be like the strongest among the three, because Soul of Cinder is just literally an amalgamation of every Soul of Cinder, including the implication of the Chosen Undead, and also what was the dude of the second Dark Souls?
Okay, so
Bearer of the Curse.
either Bearer of the Curse or the Chosen Monarch. Take your pick.
So we were talking like just like backstory and personality, not like power tier.
Well, I
To
mean,
be fair,
can't you
I
just?
don't know. Well, to be fair, do we really know anything about any of them?
Well, we know the Ashen one's a failure, so that's
Yeah,
right there.
that we do know because we
We know
see
more
it,
about
but
Bearer of the Curse than anyone else because he actually lives out most of his life as an undead and comes to Dragolake with the intent to like break the curse. And it's also revealed with at least with the Scholars of the First Sin that no matter what he does, he's gonna be trapped in a loop forever, no matter whether he breaks the cycle. Or well, he can't break the cycle. He basically, if he links the flame, eventually the Age of Dark will come around. And even if he leaves it for dark, light will again arise. So he's basically stuck in this like weird dualistic turmoil.
No, one of the endings you literally just break out of the cycle. That's like that's like the whole point of Scholar of the First Sin is there's an ending where you can just walk away from it all. Like,
Yes, but
oh,
sorry, go on.
okay. So hang on. Before I speak, let's let Neo get his word in here since he might know more than I would on this matter.
Oh, yes and no. Like, what do you mean by break the cycle?
Well, there's literal. So there's like. So I know there's the option of leaving, but when you listen to what the guy's saying when he's leaving, he says, "So you choose to forge a new path, then one outside of light and dark."
Well, you have to contextualize that with Dark Souls' method of talking in general, which is always metaphorical, or not always metaphorical, but always has an undertone to it. It isn't meant to be like always literal. Actually, matter of fact, I'm going to say that a lot of Dark Souls in general is just metaphorical as opposed to just literal.
Neo, if you're being told by us, so you're already aware of the cycle like Mangler mentioned, where you either light the flame or you don't. You are stuck in that cycle forever. If there is a line of dialogue talking about your choice being you separating yourself from that cycle, I would find it very hard to believe that is not meant to be that you are leaving the cycle, or at least being able to break out of it at that point.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you that, but that's how Dark Souls is. It's Dark Souls.
Do not make me sit down and go through Dark Souls lore, or at least dialogue to understand it. Please do not make me do this. Fuck, what is that?
I mean, if you want to
You know
what?
I think Neo's onto something.
Say it, Kyle. You're gonna say it's a fucking idiom or a metaphor, aren't you?
I don't know. You might have to check it.
Oh my! I fucking hate you guys. I'm gonna turn this into. I'm gonna write this down for a fucking video later. I'm that petty. I will fucking go through that later. Walking away doesn't stop anything though. Again, like I'll go through a dialogue again, but I'm pretty sure it states that he breaks out or leaves the cycle in its entirety. Like that's kind of like the whole point of the second character. The whole point of you gaining the crown is to break out of the curse of the undead. Because the actual monarch found a way to break the curse. That's the whole point of getting his crown. And I think you need to get the crown to get the true ending.
Well, the thing with the second game is in itself is very loose. Is very loose in connection to the first and third. We know that it exists in the same thing. So like it's canon, yeah, but it's like it's very. You don't even know if it's like in the same exact time.
I mean, if you play New Game Plus, you do get their souls. I don't know.
It should be. It should be sometime after the end of the first one, probably just a couple cycles. Because like we know that Ornstein visited the area with the Cathedral of the Blue because there's someone there that impersonated his armor. We know that the souls of the Great Ones have passed on because all of the 4 Great Ones have the souls, the Great Lord souls from the first game. So there's definitely continuity and like synergy there.
Oh no, I do agree that I do agree with that because again, but you also have to keep in mind as well that the idea of a multiverse is something that's established like a canonically in the series. Like that's something that's directly told to you as well.
It wouldn't really make any sense for us to
I'll be
assume
back in a bit.
Souls 3 would be would be in the same timeline. By that logic, we'd have to assume they're all in completely separate timelines.
Well, it doesn't matter. Dark Souls 3 literally merges like all of them.
Fair, even if they were or were not, canonically speaking, they can travel between. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, because isn't the whole point of the co-op system? You come from a different universe.
There's no point in assuming any of them are, because there's no reason for the story to have.
Well, so I mean, Dark Souls 3 is literally just a merger of all the timelines anyway, right? That's like the whole point. Like that's why you see a bunch of like crazy fucking backgrounds and shit because they're all just collapsing on themselves.
At the end of Dark Souls 3,
wait, does that mean the flame is multiversal? Questions for later.
In the
You can
drag,
argue it, yes.
in the drag heap in the back, the basically the area that leads into the Ring City DLC, it's literally stated in the bonfire description that you were in the Earthen Peak Ruins, which is an area from Dark Souls 2 that's been uprooted, and I'm just like, what is this doing here? So you can just argue that it's like an area.
I was gonna say what it could be is also as well. It could also be. I'm trying to think of the series, but what it could be also has a situation of where because again, like the different timelines are like they're not like deviations of the main of like whatever there is of a main universe or timeline there is. They're just the exact same but copies of one another. Obviously, they may have like different events, but what I'm trying to get ahead is here is like maybe this could have happened within the particular like these characters and these things they do exist within each of the timelines, but like what may have happened between them may have been actually different between those occurrences. I don't know, it's very weird shit. But
Okay. So, hang on, I gotta answer some questions from chat. Are you guys gonna do a reaction video for Madara versus Aizen? Probably. I think we have enough investment in that to where a reaction video is, like, somewhat warranted.
We also actually have enough research
Yeah.
and like, knowledge on this one.
No, Take a New Path is following his own way. I wouldn't say he escapes the world. Well, no. So the point is that he breaks out of the cycle, or he escapes the cycle, if my memory serves correctly. Like, I will admit I haven't played Dark Souls 2 in, like, fucking 3 to 4 years, so I could be wrong on the wording, but I'm pretty sure that was the... Because the whole point of Dark Souls 2 is breaking out of the cycle of the curse, because that's the whole reason the king goes, like, crazy, because he actually tries to break out the curse of the undead, and he succeeds.
Well,
if you get the other 3 crowns.
The reason everyone is in Dragon Lake is that it's stated at the beginning of the game, it's for all the reason everyone goes there is to break the curse.
Yes, but the king actually, does it.
He found a way to get by gathering the strength of the monarchs in their crowns that he can permanently eliminate the Hollowing curse through the crowns. So
Chad, Dark Souls 2 protagonist versus fucking Virgin Guinevere, or not Guinevere, fucking Gwyn.
I was like, oh man.
Who the fuck names his daughter Guinevere? Fuck off! Her name is trash, just like her personality.
Just say Gwen was a very self-centered man.
Wait. Actually, now I'm gonna say something even worse. Which one was Guinevere again? Was that the moon one, or was that the big-breasted one?
That was the gold.
Big-breasted one that gave you your quest.
Thank you, Neil.
The bountiful goddess.
Very bountiful, it seems, but not
the queen of sunlight, as she's called.
Anyway, the Hunter in Bloodborne is the coolest motherfucker in the Soulsborne game. I've never even played Bloodborne, so I'm not gonna comment on that. You too.
To be fair, I wouldn't even disagree with you there. Even though he isn't my favorite, I wouldn't even disagree.
Well, I mean, at least he's not a loser like the third protagonist, so that's pretty good. But you did become a squid, so that's kind of lame.
Although in terms of Soulsborne protagonists, still my favorite is going to be the Chosen Undead, because to me personally, he feels like more like a reflection of you more so than any other really character.
Again,
feels not only a reflection of you, but also kind of like a bird's eye view into the world itself as well.
Again, why do you guys insist on calling the Soul Cinder a weird name? I thought Gwyn did link the first flame, yeah, because Gwyn was scared that, So Gwyn's entire lore is that he was just terrified of the dark, and as a result went out of his way to, like, do everything possible to prevent the dark from existing.
Technically.
Never failed anyways.
If he actually left it alone, they would have been fine.
Well, so is that... Well, no, because we do find out from, I think it was from what? Like fucking the city where what's-his-face is from? That, like, linking the flame or leaving the fucking dark alone would have fucking just doomed them all.
So the problem is that the humanity that you see in the games is not their original form. That's humanity when they're removed from, like, their ancestor, the sort of pygmy. Like, what Gwyn did was that he didn't just, like, link the flame and created the curse. He fucked up, like, what their form was supposed to be, which caused their dark, basically, like, this is why... Okay, so it's complicated. This is part of the reason why the Hollowing curse is so terrifying in their world, is because it's not what it's supposed to be. Much in the same way that, like, all the hexers and the people who are studying the dark in Dark Souls 2 demonstrate that, like, the dark doesn't always have to be a force of nature that can, like, gnaw on your humanity and ruin your life. It can be controlled if you control it as well. It's just, like, there are aspects of that never were harnessed to their fullest potential by humans because of what Gwyn did. Because he tied their lives to the flame. Since he tied it to such a strong source of light, it basically shut out the dark, which means their forms were essentially just rendered mute to these bonfires, effectively dooming them to be resurrected forever for the rest of eternity. Or, you know, until their souls basically become ash for the bonfire.
Isn't that like the main theme of Dark Souls 1 is like stagnation versus progress anyways?
Oh,
Also,
that's
the
one
point
of
is
them,
that-
but yeah.
If the point is if Gwyn didn't do that, he probably wouldn't have gotten fucked by the decision later down the line. Granted, it would beg the question of like what the Dark would have produced, but again, we could probably just assume it would have been something similar to what the Hexes were producing after the fact, and it's not like humans would have become significant.
I'm sorry, Newham, forgive me!
There's also the problem that even if he had to fight the human race after the fact, he still would have been more than capable of doing that. He had access to the Lord's Souls, and in this scenario, he would have had access to the Flame, which he still could have linked if he wanted it for himself, and he would have been way stronger than anyone in the Dark. Anyway.
What? I'm pretty sure the Verdant Pigman would have been stronger than them, or, my bad, Manus would have been stronger than them.
Manus is weird.
Debatable.
Case. Let's put it that way.
Motherfucker, don't you dare speak against me!
I'm just saying, I think Manus probably would have gotten fucked.
How so? He literally he only lost to the guy who beats Gwyn!
Dude, he couldn't even beat Artorias.
Well, actually, no. Artorias never fights Manus because because of your time travel shenanigans, the story of Artorias is actually the story of you.
I know.
So technically, he never encounters Artorias. The story just is wrong.
But before that happened.
Well, no, there is no.
Well, actually, no, because you have to also, again, time is convoluted in Dark Souls.
Oh my god, I'm prepared to die.
Technically, the flow of time is distorted between lands. So...
Fuck you! In this land, you didn't do it, so fuck you!
Well, something had to lead to you being there in the first place.
Listen! You can take your land and shove it up your ass! Motherfuckers over here! Fuck you! We're doing Back to the Future rules!
Oh, actually, unironically, Dark Souls rules for time is just very stupid, and I hate it.
Good job, Ewan.
Manus doesn't make it any better by just sending his arm through time, and he's like, come here.
My boy Ewan, fucking Ewan over here dominating. Good shit. Listen, can we move on from Dark Souls now? My brain is hurting right now. 1 second. Listen, you fuckers. It happens in the same timeline, so you can go fuck yourselves. Okay, so moving on from Darks. We got 30 minutes left. Let me think. Because in a team fight, you all lose. It's not our fault. We felt like they just had that fucking soul's fucking So that's the first time I've experienced the Chemdrake soul. That soul is fucking stupid. All right, so let me think. Oh yeah, I still gotta finish my Final Fantasy video. I think I'll start. I think I'll start just hard working on that one. One more, mate. All right. Yeah, since I gotta sit down and I gotta prove why Final Fantasy 15 is actually hyperversal. It's gonna be great.
Listen, I'm gonna just say that I'm not even gonna get involved in that. I'm just gonna stay back.
Fight me, fucker.
Speaking of series, now that I'm back, I finally got to get back and finally officially announced that my DMC2 playthrough is not on hiatus anymore.
So whose campaign are you currently doing?
I'm actually almost done. I got to play it yesterday alongside SMT5 a bit.
Oh, how is SMT5 actually?
What?
So far, SMT5 is fun. I have a feeling this may become one of my favorite games in the series.
All right, great. So you're gonna fight Demi-Fiend on the hardest difficulty, right?
And no, fuck that.
You're not gonna prove your superiority.
No, from what I've heard of Demi-Fiend, no, I'm not even gonna try to fuck with. Listen, it's already a shit enough challenge to try to go for him in Digital Devil Saga, so fuck that.
The Netflix show is not good. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Devil.
Which one are you on too?
But that aside, basically, hold on a second. What was I gonna say?
So Mangler did ask you. I'm not sure if you heard this about what mission are you in DMC2 right now?
Right now, I'm like at mission 16.
For Dante's campaign?
Whoa,
Yeah, because Lucy only ends at 12. Yeah.
good. Because that means
Don't you? Okay. Actually, never mind. Actually, I'll just wait. Yeah, never mind. But yeah, I'm at mission 16. Like I said, before I actually did like put on highest, I was pretty far into the game. I was pretty decently far into the game as it was.
Nice. Apparently, according to some comments here, SMT5 buffed Demi Fiend and Lucifer scaling. Interesting.
I have to see for myself, personally.
Wants
I'm kind of wondering how you really buffed Demi Fiend, because like he already was one of the
Demi Fiend actually went on to fight God and only lost because he tripped.
I'm just wondering. But anyways, I'll see for myself. I'll just see for myself. That is, because I already have the game. So
let me see. Wait. What? Final Fantasy 15 is hyperversal? No, I'm fucking kidding. No, I couldn't find hyperversal statements in Final Fantasy 15. I failed you all.
Dude, I would be surprised if we found hyperversal statements in the series.
Hang on. What are you thinking? You hit Misfortune or Lee Sin's ultimate? I'm kind of thinking Misfortune, actually. It gives me some range options.
On a side note, I know this is way back from way back when you're actually interested in Final Fantasy 2. I think I even told you this in DMs. If not, so I personally have Final Fantasy 2 at 4A, and there's an argument for it. Just a really good one for it. Like, not even bullshitting.
Yeah, I think I remember you telling me that. Yeah, it's a little lower than where I scale it, but that's pretty good.
Or at least Final Fantasy 2 isn't among the weakest in the series now. Yeah.
Well, so I saw you put 15 as the weakest, but outside, what was the second one besides 15? Was it like 10?
Actually, hold on. Let me look. Hold on a second. Let me look on Let's Just Be Short again, because I don't want to misquote my own self. Sorry.
Oh wow, that's inspiring confidence we see.
Okay. So what it was basically Final Fantasy 9, ironically, which is one of my favorites. But in terms of actual feats like that scale to people, because like it technically does have a universal feat, but nobody scales to it because it's through prep time and chain reaction. But beyond that, basically it's like among the weakest, aside from at least where I have 15. Okay, don't kill me, alright?
No, don't worry. That comes later. Well, so again, like I found evidence to scale it higher. I'll talk about it in the video. I'll let it be judged on its own merits. Fuck Cyber, and yeah, then we'll just see how it goes from there. I can be reasonable about this.
Boy.
No, because so it's like I have the English translations, and even though it says it's faithfully translated, I already know that if there's a statement in the English version that they don't like, they're gonna be like, it's not the original Japanese. Fuck Cyber. So yeah, I'm just worried about that noise. Because I know that Final Fantasy boys, well, I don't know about you specifically, but they love their original Japanese.
To be fair, for Final Fantasy, at least I could somewhat understand it, because it depends on case by case, but sometimes the English can be really fucked to where it creates a completely different thing from what was intended in the original. So in that particular context, I can understand where they're coming from, but in other cases, I'm like, sometimes Final Fantasy just doesn't really care, so it's like, I don't know.
Well, so I'm going to have to build a case that the English version of the game is actually the higher president language, because there's actually evidence for it, and that's going to already throw them for a loop. There's information in the English version of DLCs that isn't in the Japanese that gets confirmed in later DLC, so I'm going to take it as English higher president.
Well, you could always go with the localization argument, in that most Japanese material that's produced in the West with the main Western audience has to be localized, or it would make the English version the higher canon.
No. So, well, I'll let Neo speak and then I'll go to explain.
I'm not gonna lie, after like having gone through a while, after having like really fought on a bit, my opinions on localization in general, the discrepancy between different languages have kind of changed. It's not as strict as Cyber's, but now I understand where at least he's coming from as well for that too.
Well, see, my problem with Cybers is just like he fails to recognize that the meaning of words and understanding like kanjis or symbols is completely useless if we don't like value the consistency of like source material in the English portion. Because it's not as if the people who want the translations for the Japanese raw are reading the Japanese. They're having someone else translate it who hasn't understood the lore to the extent that they're talking about, so they don't have the context that they need to actually understand the words being spread in that manner.
So
they're understanding it in the English version, and then they're using specific Japanese translations to provide the interpretation that they want. And it's like, okay, I just wish you would use all of it and not like.
yeah, because unfortunately Japanese is a language of context, unfortunately, so you can't just accurately translate it in isolation.
Chinese.
Okay, so in terms of scaling, right now it's universally accepted that Final Fantasy 15 is the weakest series. Motherfuckers. But yeah, no, so I plan to provide at least an argument for that being wrong, and I'm gonna have to sit down and like, well, okay, so hang on. So are they all at least star level, or is there one that's not star level?
Well, no, not all of them are star level.
Okay, I can get Final Fantasy 15 up there. I got star level shit. That's not just a planet being called a star. Fuck Hoshi.
Wouldn't the easiest to try and prove that's the weakest be 10?
Well, here's the
Poor
thing
Neo.
about that. The thing with 10 is that like I would be inclined to agree, except for the fact that even that has 4A arguments for it as well.
Motherfucker, I will murder
Well, not
you.
even an argument because both Sin Jet several times creates a dimension specifically for you to battle in, and keep in mind he does everything for it as well, because in the middle, in like the very final place that you fight him, there's even Jet Sword in the middle, bottled after it, where you fight him, specifically indicating that it's at least of his creation as well too. There's a lot of stuff like that as well. Also, again, Sin's armor, which has to be created by Yu Yevon, has an entire dimension of it, which in itself has entire nebulas and stuff like that.
Look, when it comes to 10, all you have to say is that Orin exists and everyone understands.
Yes.
I'm about to be fucking.
One of the most badass characters in the series.
I'm about to have to fucking pull out my fucking San Andreas reference book and be like, oh shit, here we go again.
But
Then
no,
what-
Final Fantasy IX and Final Fantasy VI only hit like Dwarf Star. Every other Final Fantasy that I listed after that.
Oh!
It's pretty much like.
Oh, Dwarf Star! Oh, get that trash ass scaling out of here!
Actually, Zim brought up something that I wanted to ask Neo about. What do you think about the redesign for fucking San Andreas?
Dude, are you talking about the fucking remake?
The definitive edition, Neo, please call it the correct name.
No, I'm not gonna call it that. But
You like how CJ's girlfriend looks?
Oh god, listen, dude, don't get me started on that. That whole thing's just a disaster. I feel bad for anyone who spends full price for that. You're better off just buying a gun and killing yourself than playing that game.
Not being dramatic in the slightest, though, am I right?
No, that's not dramatic. Seriously,
That's not dramatic!
It really isn't. No. Let me make my case here.
Let me make my case for ending yourself versus playing this game.
This game contributes nothing. This game contributes absolutely nothing to your life at all. You're just basically throwing money off of a bridge that you could contribute to something else as well. When you play a game, you can get enjoyment out of it. So at least it has a justification for you throwing money, even if one could argue that it's not as productive. This game has no productive value at all. You're better off just doing nothing with your money or just completely buying a gun than playing that game.
Which game?
San Andreas fucking remake. Okay, so what do I think is the weakest FF first? I think it's like fucking 9 or 10, but apparently fucking 10 might have something more going for it. I would have said 1.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
I would have said 1 at one point, but then like I learned about Dissidia and Chaos, so it's like, nope, not these fuckers.
Neo, what about that rain texture?
Oh my god, what was that? What even was that? Who made this?
Hey,
Why
fuck
did
you. It took me like 5 hours on Adobe to make that happen. Fuck you guys.
Oh my gosh. No, I'm actually really disappointed in this because again, I grew up with San Andreas. That's a game that I hold fondly. And just in general, GTA is a series that I surprisingly have a lot of experience with, and like one that I also grew up with in general. To see it butchered like this, it literally is like seeing a child who was born with a defect and having to put him down.
Damn! And Neo saying he's not dramatic. Also, I'm surprised you're quoting Low Tier God there. Neo's like, your life serves no purpose. 0. You should kill yourself now.
That's a good winner.
Alright, Larry's making things starting by.
So, Neo, I thought you were trying to say something bad, not something refreshing.
Anyways, yeah, no. So, as far as I know, every other Final Fantasy game could get some high bullshit scaling, even 3. Actually, wait, no, 4 might be fair. No, 4. Where does 4 sit at, actually?
4 is a case due to the fact, After Years is just stupid, and I hate it, but it also gives some stuff for you as well.
Oh, gross. I have their kid in After Years. He's actually pretty good in the game.
How high does After Years scale?
Like 4A. Well,
I know for a fact that the final. Well, okay, so where do you scale 15 right now, actually? So I know what the baseline is from the Final Fantasy fans' perspectives.
Me personally, from what I remember, I'm trying to remember what was some of the more absurd feats, because there's obviously the Ifrit one, which Ifrit being able to scale the helmet is just automatic.
Oh! Oh, gross! Continue, don't let me stop you.
And I'm trying to remember, because I'm gonna be real with you, Dad, I don't remember anything particularly absurd from Final Fantasy 15. Like, it does have some pretty good, speed stuff as well, but as far as, like, AP, I don't remember anything too spectacular besides the scaling for that.
So, how high do we think Final Fantasy 8 Mile is gonna get?
Fantasy 8 Mile? Oh my god, please. How did that take me like a millisecond to get that?
You got it before I did, at least. Hang on.
I don't know, considering it's a prequel or something related to the Final Fantasy 1 universe, we may get something crazy.
Yeah, it would at least have to get low 2C. Especially if they do fight Garland, since Garland does have a statement he can destroy the void with a swing of his sword, you know. Totally legit. Get out of here, you tree huggers. Don't worry about that. That's
I will say this though. I will give you this. Because of Armoria, at least Arden with the crystals has some pretty high shit. So there's that at least.
Oh, so did you actually look up Arden's like interactions in Opera Omnia or no?
Yeah, dude is actually among the strongest in the series. So at least he has that going.
Oh yeah, among the villains, he's the strongest one right now. Actually, yes, because we haven't seen the others' awakening forms.
So, fuck, this is a bad joke, but I want to do it.
No, stop it, bad Kyle.
It's not even bad. It's just like, it's not even like me, man. It's just like bad, but I want to do it for my entertainment. So for Final Fantasy 8 Mile, I already know the theme song.
No.
Sweet palms are heavy, vomiting, sweat already, garlands begin.
It's terrible.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that's right. If you want in context for how Final Fantasy is thanks to the After Years, we know that the moon isn't actually the moon, but it's actually a pocket dimension that houses nebulas, black holes, and things. So,
what the fuck?
Listen, it requires so much context. It requires so much fucking context.
Oh, okay.
So, no, thanks to After Years, we get so many crazy-ass revelations about Final Fantasy as a whole. We also get the revelation that Final Fantasy 1 through 6 may have actually been a direct result of aliens I'm not fucking with you right now.
I'm good. I'm good. Okay, I wonder where Final Fantasy or 16 will scale. Well, if it connects to the multiverse and it gets Golbez, you can argue for some like ludicrous Golbez scaling. Or not Golbez scaling. My bad. X-Dead scaling. Oh my god! Fucking what the fuck is his name? Gilgamesh! Gilgamesh! Fuck!
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, what do you... Well, what would X-Death be?
Yeah, because Golbez is the main antagonist of Final Fantasy fucking 4, and I just like, oh, whatever. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, well, Gilgamesh is a weird case, because, like, Gilgamesh is a weird case because his power is very dependent on very, let's just say, circumstances. Well, like at his most powerful, dude is actually among the most powerful in the series, but he's not always at full power. Matter of fact, dude just looks for a fight and just loves the fight. Doesn't always go all out and stuff.
Hang on, can we get this, Jax?
Okay. To add more perspective, in Final Fantasy After Years, which this isn't. Oh my god, do I even want to say this? Because technically, this is not spoilers, because, like, I can mention the name. It's not spoilers. I'm not going to say anything particularly about it. But there's this being called the Creator. The Creator is part of this race of beings who may have been behind the reason that Final Fantasy 1 through 6 happened. So specifically, it's explained that the crystals themselves may have been behind the evolution of many species, and that 1 through 6 may have been on different planets in the same universe. Maybe.
Well, that would explain why they all follow the same thematics.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's very weird, dude. After Years is like, After Years actually has importance in, like, the series, but it's, why would you put all this in After Years of all things? But, you know,
Nonsense.
yeah, technically 1 through 6 happened because of aliens. So, make do with that.
Oh yeah, I was so glad because when I was doing our Final Fantasy 15 research, I remembered about the Ultimanias because like fucking every fucking Kingdom Hearts guy on our server and Final Fantasy fans like, oh, the Ultimanias have information. I'm like, fuck. Does 15 have an Ultimania? No, it just has an official guide or an official works. Thank you. I have that. I don't need an Ultimania then. Power scaling fucking Japanese games can be an expensive endeavor.
Yes.
Good thing I already bought all the Nier Automata game guides, so at least I have that ready to go.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because Western games are just expensive.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kyle. Do you want to talk about? Well, to be fair, yours are out of print. These aren't. So for context, Kyle decided to spend his money on some Darksiders guidebooks against Mangler's permission. And how much did it cost you, Kyle?
Enough.
I believe the number was somewhere over 200.
Dang, dude. Oh my gosh.
Even Neo's stunned.
Well, I found out that Death erased corruption.
I got Existence Erasure for $200. It was worth it.
Okay, now I'm just waiting for Cyber to pop out nowhere and go like, that could be an idiom.
This is Cyber. It's a metaphor. I'm kind of glad he doesn't watch the content anymore because we do make too many jokes at his expense.
I mean, to be fair, I haven't really been seeing Cyber like that anyways. I don't know, it's like he just pops in and out of existence from time to time.
Oh, he kind of just ignores this group as a whole. He kind of like just shadows us. He's active in other people's servers, I know that much, but he's not active in ours right now, or at least probably won't be for a while. I don't know, to be fair, he only has beef with me and Mangler. I think the rest of you guys are cool.
Yeah, no, I know I'm at least cool with him because he willingly talks to me, and even talks to me in servers where he actually is active. So.
Wait, I was gonna say like, yeah, you guys actually share outside servers, right? Because like fucking Cyber's everywhere. That fucker gets everywhere.
Yeah, he is everywhere.
That fucker's like fucking the gum at a fucking school. It's everywhere. No, please don't kill me. No. Damn it. Guys, you have to understand, even though we don't make money, we do spend a lot of money to research half the shit we do. That's actually why I don't make too many videos anymore, because like, I realized how in-depth I had to go with how powerful it is to make them accurate. Shit's expensive. I don't get paid for this. You hear that creak in my chair? That's good, I don't get paid for this.
Oh, now I kind of feel. Now I'm kind of happy that you're not like a Digimon fan because you had to be spending a lot.
So am I.
A lot. There's so much. Sorry, my
Spending
bad.
a lot. Why? I can just steal the animes and borrow them.
No, he means the games.
Hey, no, not even the game. Pokemon, Digimon.
I mean, they're the same series, Neo. It's okay.
Now that's the
Digi-
expensive series. Fucking
Digi-
Pokemon.
Oh my god, sorry.
Poor Neo.
No, like Neo bought Pokemon, and I'm just like, fuck, that's also an expensive series. The amount of money. I've got an entire DS case full of Pokemon games. It's just like, fuck. I got these when they came out. So if we go with like $80 a pop.
Layers, Neo, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for playing some games. Okay, so I'm gonna be real here. You don't have to buy both versions of the games, right? Like you can just buy one.
You don't have to. But you're not a true fan unless you do.
Oh fuck off. Neo's played us some
Neo knows what I'm
T5.
talking about.
None of the others have. I am thinking about maybe securing the PS4 for Black Friday. Just so that way I can fucking play the PS4 games.
Like, Lost Paradise.
And only Lost Paradise, which is why I'm like hesitating to buy it.
Really, you're really about to get a whole PS4 of all these good games just for Lost Paradise.
You're gonna judge me? Me? You fuckers bought the Switch for Breath of the Wild!
Oh, I kept the game. First off, I bought it. First off, I kept it around for Shin Megami Tensei 5, which I don't regret. But also for other stuff.
Name them!
Wait, I was talking about Shining Pearl and fucking.
Oh fuck! I'll stick around for a few more minutes, guys. So that way, like so we can hit up like close to like 3 hour mark. Yeah, no, but well, it's like so. Here's the thing, like
Zim. Does it help that we could do some funny content where if it ever goes back on being free, you could get like either Call of Duty 3 or 4, and we could be shit together.
Well, so here's the problem: is like, so it's because I don't need to buy another Xbox because my PC is good enough to run most Xbox exclusives right now, so I don't have to buy an Xbox because again I have Game Pass. And Microsoft ports over all their exclusives anyway to fucking PC, so I don't even need a Xbox anymore. So the only console we're buying is a PlayStation because they have exclusives. Neohin, I see you typing in, get that Nintendo Switch Lite. I really despise most of Nintendo's IPs. I don't think they're very fun. I think they're kind of trash for the most part. Most of them anyway. Not all of them. They got some good shit. Bro, Smash doesn't have Dante. Oh, bro. I'm sorry, Neo. I didn't mean to apologize your kingdom there. My apologies. I bought the Switch for Breath of the Wild as well. Did not regret it. Because that's the only... Okay. Let me break to you down the games everyone mentions for the fucking Switch. Because it's only 3. It's only ever 3. It's either Breath of the Wild, On a Blue Moon, Mario Odyssey. Don't know why that game doesn't get referenced more, but whatever.
Hey, well, first off, no, Mario Odyssey is actually a good game on there. It's actually probably one of the better Mario games.
I am not denying it. I'm just saying the console could sold on 3 games.
Oh.
Bro, SMT5 barely dropped it to 5 years of development.
What do you... Okay, first and foremost, it's already in the nominees for the Game Awards. So
How? What the fuck? No, it's not! No, it's not! Shut the fuck up!
Look, I swear to God, look.
That's bullshit!
Look, I dare you.
I'm
So
looking...
Zim, you know that one of us is gonna have to fucking get a Switch, so we power scale Bayonetta 3, right? Because fucking
No. Mangler has one. He'll do it.
No, I'm about to show you because I'm not joking.
No, I'm looking up on stream right now. I'm looking it up right now. I don't believe you here. I got it open. Okay.
Like for RPGs, yeah, it's nominated already. It's already a nominee. I swear to God.
Show me the voting. View all categories. Okay, so is it in RPGs then? No. Dude, the game just came out. That's bullshit. There it is. Shin Megami Tensei 5. What the fuck?
Don't you?
How the fuck is Cyberpunk on here? It's not even a real game.
am so glad I didn't say what I was gonna say.
Bruh. Bruh.
Bro, before you said that Cyberpunk was on there, I was gonna say they know quality.
Okay, so oh my, this is okay. So fuck, this is so trash. Kyle, you want to make a bet right now? I bet Cyberpunk's still going to win.
Fuck off.
I'm gonna be pissed off if Cyberpunk actually wins that. But no,
I'll put money right now. Let's go.
three of my favorite series are in the best role playing: Tales of series, Megami Tensei, and Monster Hunter. Finally, one of these days.
Okay, so watch Scarlet Nexus win.
I haven't played Scarlet Nexus, so it wouldn't even be an upset to me because I haven't played it. So like,
Bro, what even is this? Okay, hang on. What's game of the year right now? What's in game of the year? Deathloop, It Takes Two, Metroid Dread. Really? Metroid Dread? Did Nintendo not have any of their flagships?
It did. It did.
Right. Kirby game doesn't come out till next year. All right.
Kirby game's probably gonna be the best Kirby game ever.
Psychonauts 2, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and Resident Evil Village. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If either Deathloop or Village wins, I'm gonna be pissed because Village fucking sucks and Deathloop looks boring as hell. I hope it's at least one of the actual exclusives.
Damn, dude, just gonna shit on fucking.
Dude, I'm gonna take a dump on all. Best game direction. I've never even heard of Returnal, but honestly, if we're talking best game direction, I think It Takes Two is probably the best one. Best narrative.
Actually, what's in there for that?
Deathloop, It Takes Two, Life is Strange True Colors, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, and Psychonauts 2. I don't even
Now I'm
know.
gonna feature some of the RPGs for there. God dang.
Actually, that is true. Tails is here. Tails is story driven. What the fuck?
Damn, man. We got fucked.
Dude, Double Fine being like, yeah, Psychonauts 2. It's like, fuck your Psychonauts 2. Make my Brutal Legend 2.
You'll get that after the Bowser movie. Best art direction. Life is Gonna Strange, 100%. They always bought that spot. Fuck, knew him being based. The Artful Escape, Deathloop, Kenya, Bridge of Spirits, Psychonauts 2, and Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart for best art direction. I think Psychonauts 2 has that one.
Yeah, it should.
Here, let me go ahead and screen share for you guys as well, just in case, like, if you guys want to see what I'm looking at, in case you don't know the games. Should be fine.
I can see. I'm looking on stream right now.
Oh, okay. Best score in music. The Artful Escape. How? Nier Replicant came out this year? How is that not a game of the year? How is that not best narrative? What the fuck? What?
How are you gonna completely leave out Megami Tensei 5? The soundtrack for that was fucking busting.
Okay. So first off, if Nier Replicant doesn't win best soundtrack, we have a problem here. Guilty Gear got snubbed for music.
How many games got snubbed if you want to be honest right now?
Bro, how is Nier Replicant not there for Game of the Year? Get out of here. My mind's on Nier Replicant.
You like Nier Replicant?
Yeah, I'm still playing it. Shit was great. Had better comments than Automata.
What your thoughts on Automata was?
I like Automata. Its combat was trash. Nier Replicant actually has good combat. I don't know how they fucked it up for Automata, because Replicant's 10 years old, right? It's an old game. It's just remastered.
Pretty much, yeah.
I don't know why they fucked up Automata's combat so badly. But no, Replicant's... Well, I mean, I like Automata's story, too. Except for my boy 9S. Rest in peace is my boy 9S.
I don't know. I have personally different opinions on Automata. Like I said, I've said before that Automata is like among my favorite game of all time. Like it's among there, definitely top 10 for me. But
best audio design. Wait, Forza's not there for Game of the Year. Oh, they're not even trying. Best audio design. I'm gonna give it to Forza or Village, but I've never heard Ratchet and Clank. I don't know what the fuck Returnal is, and I don't give a fuck about Deathloop, but maybe Deathloop might win. Best performance. Erica Mori as Alex Chan, the villain from Far Cry 6.
Give El Presidente the role.
Far Cry 6.
He won it. He won.
What?
Chicken Man got it.
Yeah, dude. If the Far Cry 6 guy doesn't win, I don't even know what they're doing anymore. 2 people from Deathloop here, though. That's kind of weird.
Dude, let's be honest. It's either gonna be the fucking. It's either gonna be who should win, or it's gonna be the fucking
Life is
Maggie.
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna say this right now. Lady Demetrius did not have, like, dude, where's Heisenberg? Heisenberg gave a perfect performance! Bruh. They're just simps. Best games for Impact? Boyfriend Dungeon? Before Your Eyes? Chicory, A Colorful Tale? Life is Strange and No Longer Home?
You're just not gonna have Replicant or anything? Okay, well.
I'm going to say this right now. Of these 5 games, Before Your Eyes should be the one that wins games for Impact. I don't know if you've heard about it, but this one actually had, like, apparently a really touching story. Best ongoing. Apex Legends, Final Fantasy XIV Online, Fortnite, Genshin Impact, and Call of Duty Warzone. Wait, is that Macro?
Genshin Impact, please. Genshin Impact deserves it the most.
So when Fortnite wins for the 3rd year in a row, what are you guys gonna do? Bro,
No, give Genshin Impact in it. Don't snuff it.
Give it
Don't
to the
snuff
waifu
it.
simulator.
No, come on, Fortnite, I believe in you. Okay, so, to be fair, Smash is not an ongoing game. It's already done. Oh, best indie game. Okay, let's take a look at this. 12 Minutes, Wife Abuser Simulator, Death's Door.
No, let's be honest. No, let's be super honest. It's gonna be fucking Kenna.
I don't know. Wait.
Wait.
Inscription made it here? Yo! That's a card game. But I didn't buy it because I saw someone else play it.
Dude, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what anyone votes for. I bet you anything, it'll literally be Kenna.
What is Loop Hero?
Actually, hold on a second. Loop Hero, actually, nope. I haven't actually played that or heard of it yet.
Okay. Best mobile game. Phantasium.
Let's see what's on here.
Oh.
Let's see here.
Genshin Impact.
Genshin Impact.
League of Legends Wild Rift is going to win because of Arcane. Marvel Future Revolution or Pokemon Unite. Okay, Pokemon Unite shouldn't even be on here. This game is fucking trash. It's pay to win up the ass. Future Revolution sucks too. Nah, dude. If Wild Rift doesn't win, I'll be surprised. Fucking Arcane literally blew everything out of the water. Alright. Let's continue. Best community support. It's gotta be No Man's Sky again. You guys can take a look for yourselves, but if you're gonna say anything other than No Man's Sky, you're fucking wrong. Well, no complaints. Moving on. Innovation and accessibility presented by Chevrolet. What the fuck?
I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean.
Okay, so this is recognizing software and or hardware as pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. Forza.
Nah, that's gonna be Ratchet and Clank.
And what is your reasoning for that, Kyle?
Have you seen it?
Have you seen my prosthetics in Forza?
Oh yeah, what you were talking about for a good minute.
Damn right I was. I'm actually surprised SMT's only in one thing so far. Hitman 3 for best VR. I Expect You to Die 2. Oh, this game got a sequel? I'll have to check that out later. Lone Echo 2, Resident Evil 4, Sniper Elite. I Expect You to Die 2 should be the best one. Best action game.
Get the fuck out of here. Far Cry 6 should not be on here for best action.
Dude, where is Nier Replicant?
Well, I think they're just. Well, then again, they should have. That's very weird. I'm not sure what to say about it because I was gonna say maybe RPG, but it didn't even get mentioned in that. So.
Dude, this is garbage. How are you gonna have Nier Replicant? Dude, you're gonna put Back for Blood for best action game? Bro, that combat system is broken as hell. I don't know anything about Chivalry 2. Deathloop has gotten a lot. They must have pushed this one money hard. Returnal again. No clue what the fuck that is. Far Cry 6, best action game. Get the fuck out of here. The fact that Nier fucking Replicate's not here is fucking trash. Oh, hang on. Best action. Nier Replicate's not best action or adventure, but Metroid Dread makes the.
I bet you it'll either be Psychonauts 2 or it'll be Ratchet.
I don't know, because again, Metroid is here, and Nintendo fans versus Sony fans, that's going to be a tough battle. Well, Neo, you played both of them, right? Which one would you...
Where they lost. No, let me tell you where they lost.
What? Sorry, what?
You played Metroid Dread and fucking Ratchet and Clank, right, Neo?
I've played parts of... I haven't played Ratchet and Clank, but I have played Metroid Dread to some extent, yeah.
Alright, never mind.
But I can't really make an accurate assessment.
So let me tell you where. Let me tell you where they lost. They lost when they didn't use the Zero Suit Samus photo.
Is Zero Suit Samus in Dread? Alright, what, okay, whatever. This one, I think Kyle's right. It's either Ratchet and Clank or it's going to be Metroid Dread. I don't... Guardians might win, though, because Guardians has been getting some pretty good reviews all across the board, but I hope it's not Village.
Well, what I've seen actually looks like a pretty fun game, I'm not even gonna lie.
My brother bought it on Best Role Playing, get the fuck out. The fact that Shin Megami Tensei there fucking hurts my soul. Moving on. Because Shin Megami Tensei dropped last week! No, not even, it dropped this week! Best fighting game. Oh my goodness. Look at how bad this lineup is this year. Good God.
Wait, Virtual Fighter is still around?
It actually got re-released on PlayStation. Okay, I'm going to tell you this right now. If it's not Guilty Gear Strive, it better be Melty Blood. If any of these other 3 wins, it's going to be complete bullshit. Well, actually, Virtual Fighter might be actually pretty solid.
Well, Virtual Fighter's a fun game. I'm just surprised to see it here. I'm surprised it even got re-released. I didn't even know it did.
They're trying to see if there's an appeal. So this is a remaster of a game that came out like 10 years ago, but they're trying to see if there's a market for it. I think they're trying to crack into the 3D fighting scene now that Dead or Alive is going to be gone for a while.
Although I did see that Demon Slayer game, and it's actually a pretty solid game too. So I can understand it also, it or Strive taking it too.
I'm surprised you're not gonna say Melty Blood.
No. The reason I'm not mentioning Melty Blood is because, well, yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's your fighting game, probably like more run the mill than Guilty Gear and all that stuff. But yeah, no, it's fun. It's just those have a lot more you could go with.
All right, I think it's one of these two. If Strive loses, though, I'll be very surprised. Best family. 3 Mario games, Pokemon Snap, and
best family. Not family game.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. If Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser Fury doesn't win, I'll be surprised.
Nah. Where's my Resident Evil Village?
Alright.
Bowser Fury should win that. There should be no way.
Best Sim Strategy, Evil Genius 2 World Domination, Age of Empires 4, Humankind, Inscription, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Come on, Microsoft, let's get this fucking win.
They're actually in the nomination, I love it.
Best sports/racing game, Forza. None of these matter. Forza. If fucking...
No, I'm gonna take the high road. Formula 1.
You piece of shit. Okay, so unironically, I've never seen Hot Wheels gameplay, but if Hot Wheels plays the way my fucking childhood imagination did, it's probably gonna win. Riders Republic, I heard, was pretty good, though, so... Actually, everything besides FIFA 22 is actually a pretty good lineup this year.
I used to collect Hot Wheels, man. Those were the shit.
I still donate Hot Wheels to the fucking... I have to buy some soon, because I have to donate them.
Dude, whatever happened to my BMX versus ATV?
A real sports game. Best multiplayer. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. Oh my god. How is Back for Blood on here? Get the fuck. Oh, so you know so some of them only have 5 and then some have 6? Why don't they all have 6? Whatever. I'm not even going to talk about this fucking trash.
Okay, Monster Hunter Rise should take that.
Content Creator of the Year.
Oh, so you're just not going to have Corone? Okay.
Oh.
Who are these people?
Okay, I'm going to say this right now. If Dream loses, I'll be surprised.
Who are these people?
Dream is the biggest Minecraft YouTuber besides Technoblade. I don't know who the other 4 are.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just wondering, like, Dream should take this pretty handily. Even if he wasn't, like, even if we didn't know who the hell these people were, Dream stands will definitely make it to where he wins.
They're gonna buy brand new fucking PCs just to make more votes. Okay, so I'm gonna say this right now. If any of these people is actually Hispanic, they might win because the Hispanic community is pretty fucking big on YouTube. But if they're all American or English, Dream's gonna take this. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's crazy. They don't have any fucking
VTuber
like Corona or anything. That is surprising.
Well, Corona dropped this year, right?
Oh well, to be fair, well no, Dream didn't definitely drop this year or anything like that.
Oh yeah,
Corona did.
Streamer or content creator who has made an important and positive impact. Dream's entire scandal was cheating this year. What are you on about? All right. They just don't understand. They just don't know shit. All right, nothing to see here, folks. Just your standard bullshit. Best debut indie. I haven't seen the Forgotten City. I don't know. I guess Kenya, because I think that's what Kyle said, but I don't know any of these. Neo, you know any? Or fucking Neo, you know any of these?
Not really, if I'm being honest.
All right, that's fine. Presented by Prime Gaming, most anticipated game. Elden Ring.
Elden Ring? Yep, Elden Ring's gotta win that.
God of War Ragnarok.
Nah, it'll be fucking God of War.
No. Sequel Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm calling it right now. That's the winner. Fucking no, it's not Starfield. Damn, this is actually a good one. I can see a lot of winners here, except Starfield.
Well, to be fair, we've been waiting for a while, but now it's just become myth and legend.
Horizon Forbidden West. I actually forgot this game was coming out. all right. Good
I'm
shit.
going to being on Elden Ring. Come on, please.
Best esports game.
Let's see here. Which Call it? Okay, no.
Get Call of Duty out of here. Counter-Strike Global.
It's League of Legends and Dota 2.
Dude, how is
ancient rivalry?
Dota 2 still exists? I thought that game was dead. If League of Legends or Valorant doesn't win, I'll be surprised because these are bigger games than these three together. Except Call of Duty.
To be fair, Counter-Strike 2 is a contender too.
Well, it says esport game. How big is the Counter-Strike esport?
Go back up.
Zelda gonna be goated?
No, go back up to the top. It says Grubhub.
Oh, Grubhub. Okay, presented by Grubhub.
Tim, Tim, if you ever do a compilation of my best roast, call it that.
Grubhub? What the fuck? Best esports athlete? I'm just gonna move on. Chris Simp. I actually remember that one. Okay, best esports team.
Moron.
Okay. Best esports.
How can you be an esports athlete?
What? Kyle, there are esports athletes. Get out of here. Stop being so close-minded.
That was bowling.
No.
Wait, in bowling you actually move.
Fuck off. Alright, so Kyle's being stuck in the Stone Ages. Best esports coach. I don't know who any of these people are. Best esports event. If it's not the League of Legends, like, literally dominated Twitch completely this year. If League of Legends, like, World Championship doesn't win, I'll be surprised.
We're fucking about PUBG. No, that's a joke.
I actually saw PUBG there, and I'm like, they have a fucking championship event? What the fuck? What the fuck is the International 2021? What the fuck is that?
Where's the Smash tournament?
Oh, wait, you mean... Never mind, I'm not gonna make a joke. I'm not gonna make a joke. Nintendo's watching.
I was gonna say, what Smash tournament? Well, I take it he was gonna say something else.
Which is better, Guilty Gear or Blaze Blue? It depends. Personally, I prefer. Personally, in terms of like gameplay, I'm more of a fan of Guilty Gear than it is Blaze Blue. But...
Oh, I think I might be able to stream actually the Game Awards.
If we go by soundtrack, I'll give it to Guilty Gear. If it goes by characters, I'll probably give it to Blaze Blue.
Okay, let me actually get out of my fucking YouTube channel or out of my YouTube Google thing before I click on Reddit. I don't want to have to get this stream taken down. Yeah, I made the right call.
Reddit. Oh no.
I made the right call. Immediately scrolled up.
I just realized I'm watching on Discord, not on the fucking YouTube.
Oh fuck! Oh shit! I got scared. Oh damn, that would have been bad. Let me just make sure. On stream you guys didn't see anything. Just making sure.
I saw something.
Yeah, I know you fucking saw something, motherfucker. Okay, yeah, you guys didn't see shit. Oh boy, scared the crap out of me. Alright, so that being said, I might cut down my live streams for the next 2 weeks. We'll for sure do Wednesdays SMT. I think I might cut out the Minecraft for a little bit because I do need to work on school still to like wrap up. Like, you know, I don't want to like fucking rest on my laurels. I don't want to like wait till the last minute. And also, I need to start working on videos. So we might cut down the streams like twice a week. Doesn't Zanpakuto's Toes attack the soul directly? I guess one last question before we leave. One of you two go. Motherfuckers.
Hey.
Don't you...
Oh, a second. Sorry.
Do Zanpakuto's Toes attack the soul directly?
I don't remember my bleach, but I remember yes. I don't know. I don't know.
That's fine. I'm gonna say yes because Kyle's fucking dodging the question harder than he dodges responsibility. So I'll talk to you guys some other time. So thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys on the